Gosh, when was the last time we put out an episode for this? It's been like
June.
6 months. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
June?
It was a very specialized where we listened to full discographies for how many groups?
That was in June. Jesus Christ.
It feels like it was 2 years ago.
It feels like it was 2 years ago, and I don't know how it feels as though we have done more than 2 episodes in the year plus that this podcast has existed.
I feel like it's probably because our 2 episodes in length are the length of most people's, 4 or 5 episodes.
That's true. And also, we talk about K-pop a lot. Just the other day, Danny, you were streaming, and we decided to do a K-pop red carpet outfit review. So we get our thoughts out there on the regular because we are 3 hater lesbians, at the very least heavily opinionated, if not full-out haters who don't like schedules. It's called K-YOS for a reason. And we're bringing the people our top 25 K-pop songs, this time of the year 2020-22.
I think it's so interesting that you say 2022.
Instead of 2022?
Yeah.
I thought it felt more official.
I mean, it does. It does. Don't let me dissuade you. But I was listening to, I think, either you streaming or your Patreon podcast. I said, wow, 2022.
There's so many letters to enunciate. I love to say the year of our Lord and Savior 2022.
Well, that's only proper.
That's only proper. It's far too much. Let me see. Should we just go right over the rules and then just go? Because last time this did end up being 2.5 hours long, so perhaps we should try to move somewhat expeditiously.
We will.
Well, let's get into these rules.
Yeah. Pretty simple rules, but we got to go over them ahead of time. First obvious one, our date range, January 1st to November 30th. So Ann team, despite I think all of us liking their debut, Under the Skin, not eligible, unfortunately.
It is eligible. The song came out November 21st.
No, that has to be a lie.
November 21st.
November
I just know
21st.
that off the top of my head, but it is eligible.
Wait, when did the MV come out?
I don't know. The 28th, maybe?
The 28th, maybe. Alright, anyways. Well, back on track. Second rule, everyone is allowed 1 artist repeat, but only 1. We didn't want to do too many, and I think all 3 of us tried to avoid it if we could. Rule number 3, subunits and group soloists are not counted as the same artist as their parent group, so you could have 1 group and then 1 artist as a soloist, and that does not count as 2 songs from that group. One of the important rules to go over is singles, albums, and groups who are performing in other languages are allowed as long as they're part of the K-pop industry. So Japanese releases by Korean groups and, in extreme quotation marks, foreign groups that are part of a Korean company like Wavy, all are totally allowed. I think the only thing we don't do here is full English albums.
Yeah, we tend to avoid those.
They don't tend to be good. Generally, I feel like it's fair to say.
I mean, not that this year was stupendous by any measure, but yes.
Yeah, this year has not. We'll get into it. It has not been stupendous. Rule number 5, excluding our top 10, we have to reveal any songs on our list when they're revealed by somebody else. So if my number 25 song is Azalea's number 11 song, she's just got to say it right then real early and we'll start talking about it. But our top 10 will remain hidden for the element of surprise and intrigue. And then the soft rule, this is not serious. This is K-pop. We all need to acknowledge that. Yes, we are haters, but it is the popular music industry. These are idols. This is not a big deal. We all have different tastes, we have different preferences, and sometimes we decide songs on completely arbitrary metrics, like whether or not we like the outfits in a music video. So just keep that one in mind. I think, Azalea, last year you put a song on your list exclusively because you like stage outfits. I want to say this was Taeyang in SF9.
Yes, but I also did like that song.
Right, it's not that it's a bad song, but you just said,
But he did look excellent.
He was a deciding factor, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
So, Danny, would you like to kick us off with your number 25 song, perhaps?
Yeah. My 25 song is Alive by Lightsome.
Lightsome? Making their second appearance ever on this
podcast?
podcast?
And perhaps even their second 25th position. I think Azalea may have had them at the end of her list last year too.
So they were my 24th.
Oh,
24th.
my bad. My
Not
bad.
Vanilla. What was that one?
Vivace.
Vivace.
Yeah. That sounds good. It was basically Eyes 1 2.0.
You put it on there for the first 5 seconds of it. Danny, why did you put this song on here? I actually have not heard this.
I like it.
Could you elaborate? I figured that part out.
I thought we were going by, like, Azalea's, I need a song, let me throw this in here. But no, this song is...
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. I did like Vivace. Y'all just gave me shit because you're like, I've never heard you talk about them at all. I did like that song.
Okay, I apologize.
Thank
Alive
you.
is just a fun little cute song. It's been in my head since it came out sometime over the summer. I have not heard a Light song since, and I most likely won't. So it's a 25 for me. They could be Eyes 1 2.0, but I don't think they have what it takes.
That one song just sounded like Eyes 1.
You know,
So that's why I say it.
that's all I'm looking for is another Oz one. I'm sorry.
That's all a lot of people on, I think. Just generally when it comes to the groups that are formed from competition shows.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone is just lost and confused that they don't continue to be groups after they're extremely popular. And it's like, well,
Yeah.
all right then. I mean,
It's an interesting little contract.
it's an interesting contract. I can't believe that there's not something that they could re-sign if they all wanted to, or something to that effect.
It's, you know, it's because no one ever enters these shows as, like, just people who want to be celebrities. Like, it's not American Idol, you know, where you
Yeah.
kind of just show up with your guitar and you sing and you get a contract. They only ever have trainees who are already deep within a trainee contract show up for these shows.
And then that's where the problem gets in, because then 9 different girls from 9 different companies come in, and that'll
That's
never
true.
work out.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
never.
They're not gonna let them go. No, that's
Hell
fair.
no.
You
They're
just
also
gotta
not going to
accept.
try and negotiate between 9 different executives, be like, oh yeah, let's all do this for longer than 3 years.
Why can't we all get along?
Why can't we be friends?
Maybe that's all you gotta say about... I already forgot the name of the song. I'm so sorry. Light Song?
Alive.
Alive. That's really it.
They look cute in the video.
They do. They have like their little pop punk plaid outfits on, if I remember correctly.
I think so. There's a lot of black in there, and they're like a little schoolroom.
They're at
classroom.
school.
It's
Pop
cute.
punk is defo the flavor of the year. I anticipate we're going to be seeing quite a lot of it, or maybe as little as possible. I don't know how sick of it y'all are, but it does at least somewhat apply to my number 25 song of the year. However, it is kind of their thing, because it is Maniac by Stray Kids.
Oh.
This song fell repeatedly. I think a couple of weeks ago while we were all doing our lists, I was like, I haven't really changed anything except for one song. The more I listened to Maniac, the less I liked it. It's not bad. Obviously, it's number 25 here. It's made the list at all. But I think I can only listen to multiple Stray Kids rap verses so many times before... they begin to fall out of my favor. They're lucky in this case that they're capable of creating such strong choruses. But yeah, that was what kind of cratered them. Is I want to say they were in like top 10, top 15, and then the more it came up while I was ordering the list, the more I was like, no, I gotta.
You said top 10, top 15.
Initially, when I would just whack them all in there, and I said, yeah, that seems right. I like that song a lot. And I listened again, and I said, well, and I listened a third time, and I said, and by time 5 or 6, they were at the bottom.
It outstayed their welcome.
I you know, that's a Stray Kids song. It's real good, but you can't give it too much.
Yeah, the longevity is not quite there when the most exciting part of your song is a drill sound effect and someone going ping, ping.
There's birds chirping in that shit. What is going on?
I don't know. That's what I like. At least in Stray Kids commits to just do a wacko shit. That I do like.
Wacko.
They'll do anything, and I can appreciate that.
And the stays are just crazy enough to propel them into stardom every time.
Stardom.
will say anything.
Won't they?
The long pause. Won't they? I mean, we do have to admit, as much as we tend to make fun of girl group stands, especially like old man girl group stands, boy group stands are,
yeah.
they're
There's something.
They're just
There's
as
something
deranged, just a different flavor.
It's a different flavor. It's like a 17-year-old who has just now discovered, oh, I can have interests that are all my own.
Yeah, and I'm super protective of them.
Do y'all ever think about how stands used to pool their money together to buy luxury items and send them to idols?
Crazy.
Yes.
Like, they can't afford that shit on their own.
Like, they can't... Remember when people were buying Gucci shit for BTS's V?
Yes, I do.
I don't want to think
Full-on Tumblr campaigns.
Yes! Full on a website, global website campaigns. I can't
You can literally purchase every single property that your family owns or rents 30 times over
whole
and
thing.
still not feel a dent in that wallet. And y'all are buying him fucking luxury items.
I don't know.
That's it. I feel like we spoke about this last time, so I won't get too deep into it. Y'all are crazy.
Everybody knows where we stand on this matter. Let's move on to Azalea's number 25 song.
So my 25th song is it's gonna be the first one in this trend because my god, do I have rarely a single on this list. But it's gonna be Billy's with 3 L's overlap 1/1. These fucking names I
You're
can't.
like
What?
I like this B-side off this album. I have a lot of B-sides on my playlist. I did not like a lot of singles this time around.
I didn't either.
I've got pure singles, baby.
Whenever Billy song names come up, my brain refuses to absorb anything that's being told to me. Because there's simply so much. Could you say it? Oh wait, no. This is the second B-side off of the Collective Soul and Unconscious Chapter 1, which is the album with Ginga Minga Yo as the title track.
Yes, this is the third song on here. It's good. It's my favorite song off the album, and that's why I put it on there. Because I wanted to have a Billy song, because I got into them, I think, at the beginning of this year, but it was off their first album, so I couldn't put Flipping a Coin on this one.
Yeah, Flipping a Coin's very popular.
I sure as hell couldn't put it on this list, so I was like, let me just look. Billy's fun. This was before they released their also pop punk song. What the fuck is it called? Ring My Bell.
The Howling Memories.
Ring My Bell. And I said, ooh, I don't know about
Ring
My Bell.
There's two Ring My Bells. There's Ring My Bell tilde The Howling Memories and Ring My Bell tilde Retrogression of Time. Why are they on this Kingdom Hearts shit? Like, did they have this level of lore, or did they just do this just cuz?
They've always had this level of lore. They were releasing like mini movies before their debut about the missing Billy.
That's right.
Yes.
And the Purple Rain. That may be Prince, but I think there's something similar in Billy.
I'm pretty sure it's Prince, but there was a bitch missing. I don't...
Gotcha.
You know, they're fun. I think they're cute. This was my favorite song off that album, and I did listen to this album decently, so that's why it's my 25.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It was never going to be 1. It was never going to be 12. It was never going to be 24. But 25 fits.
So, yes, I love how disparaging we are to basically anything that's below 15, as if it is not still just...
No, it's great.
As if it's on or not to be elected in the first place, you know what I mean?
Right. But know your place.
Know your place. Our place is in number 24, Danny.
This was something that I added maybe a couple of days ago. Lunatic by Moonbyul is on 24.
How the hell was this not on your list in the first place?
I was embarrassed.
Mama, the way I would be on the phone and I just hear I'd never even heard the song. I know it because of talking with Danny.
I was embarrassed.
She's so funny. Why are you embarrassed by the lesbian?
Because she's embarrassing.
And this song is space to be embarrassing.
This song is not entirely good, because I wouldn't say Moonbyul is an amazing singer. I wouldn't say she's an amazing rapper or dancer. But she has a place in Mamamoo. And that's the lesbian.
She does.
And that's a lesbian.
This song has the little grudge sound that people like randomly in it. She references MBTI in it.
Okay, I see where you were embarrassed.
It has one of the most atrocious raps right in the middle of the song. And that's why it's at a 24. It can't go any higher because I just don't think rapping is her skill.
But that is her skill. She is the rapper in Mamamoo.
That's her position in the group. That's not her skill.
I hear the distinction now.
Yeah. A lot of people have rapper as their position in various groups, but it does not mean it is their skill. Sometimes it just means that they have the deepest voice, so that's their role now.
Yes.
Moonbyul walked into that trainee audition looking like a stud to be, and they said, that's a rapper.
Bitch, because she came in singing. She wanted to be a singer, but they put her ass as a rapper. That's what I believe.
So that's 24, Lunatic. It's a fun song. It's cute. I think there may be like zombies or some shit in it. It's her solo stuff, which I don't usually go up for, but it's usually pretty gay if you want it to be. And this is another, again, fun song. 24 and 25 for me could have been cut off the list, but that was not the prompt.
Yeah. That was not the prompt. Should we talk about with that being raised, should we talk about how close we were to reducing the length of this list, because it has been a bad year for K-pop. It has been a bad year, and there have been a lot of really bad songs, and when we first started making our lists, I want to say at like the end of October, beginning of November, I said, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 25.
I think like at its worst, the conversation may have even been like, do you want to just do a top 10?
Yeah, I think there was some point where we were considering the nuclear option, and I was like, no, I think I can at least make it to 20, but these 21 through 25 is rough for me right now. And I don't know, for me, I had to comb through a bunch of lists of like K-pop debuts coming out in February 2022, like pre-lists that were made, and like every song I've added to Spotify or listened to ever in the past, 10-ish months. And I made it. I made it with maybe a couple songs of lenience, but what is in the water, what is in the air this year? Why is the music so bad?
And like, if it wasn't bad, it was just unmemorable. There were so many songs and albums that came out that we just did not care about.
I feel like we're sticking to a trend too hard in K-pop this year.
The pop punk is very strong this year. I think last year I complained a little bit, or maybe this was in our discography listen, but I was complaining about how it feels like every girl group was doing Girl Crush for a while, just this kind of loud, epic song, and this is like, I suppose, the natural progression of that. But all the groups are doing it. It's not just a girl group thing. Everybody is doing the pop punk thing with extremely varying levels of success.
That's the thing, right?
Yep. And it's just the whole resurgence of Y2K that has really left a mark on K-pop. So,
again, to varying degrees of success.
Again.
I don't know. All the songs just, not every song sounded the same, but it all
they all kind of muddied
occupied
together.
The same space in my head. So I was just like, there's no really standout around the middle of the year, because I found a lot of songs that I did like in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, 2022 is gonna be so good. But then as we got just deeper, and I was like,
yeah, I think by March is when we were starting to hit a plateau,
which seems like completely unfair, because girl, 3 months, but like it never got better. So
No,
I think our worries were kind of founded.
We were saying in the GMs, it's looking tough by March. We were like, I don't know what we're gonna do, because 5 or 6 albums by major groups have come out at this point, or EPs, I guess I should say, and it's looking tough. A few singles had come out too, or soloist debuts, and we said, I'm not really sure what's going on or why it's continuing to go on. I mean, I think pop punk is just generally not really fitting of K-pop just because of how extraordinarily like sanitized the industry is. Like you'll get caught up in a scandal if you go on a date with someone. Period. Right. So it's kind of hard to be like, yeah, I'm super punk.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know.
Lotus, what was your 24th?
Yeah, that being said, this is a pop punk song. It's a Pretty Psycho by Purple Kiss. Purple Kiss had a couple of EPs out. I don't think... They were all, like, fine. Pretty Psycho I have a lot of fun with. I think I said this last year as well, but one thing I like about Purple Kiss, they have two people, Nagua and Swan, who can really, really sing, and they actually let them sing, which is not super common for people who can sing in this industry recently. And their rapper, Yuki, does not... I don't hate her. I don't hate it when she's rapping. I kind of have fun.
High praise.
That's the most you can really ask for.
Yes, and Purple Kiss is always doing their shit on their RBW girl group budget. I think they released a performance video for this, even though it's not a title track, and they're all just wearing, like, Halloween costumes and doing their little dance, and it was really fun. I enjoy their energy, if nothing else. You know, they did everything that they needed to do, and that's fine. Their other songs were okay, title tracks were okay, but Pretty Psycho is definitely my favorite song of theirs, and definitely the most unique song of theirs, probably, that released. Everything else was just fine.
Yeah.
Damn.
I would agree.
I would agree. It was fine. Purple Kiss will never be famous, and that's okay.
All I heard this year from Purple Kiss was meow 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 and
meow meow meow. Me.
Why did we have
extreme girl crush?
Why did we have to say meow meow meow? Does it mean something?
Yeah, it's the thing is that it's supposed to be a memory repeating in their head, so it's so that it's the same backwards and forwards, and it like loops forever. Because they're witches in their lore, and that is how they like hypnotize people, is what I got from that.
Oh, I actually enjoyed the explanation more than I expected. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, they released a couple of not dissimilar to Billy, but much shorter. They released like 2 little lore videos prior where there's this thing Purple Kiss does where every single time they're filming a lore video and they need a man, they just take Kia from One Wee and they have him film as an actor with them. And so Kia is like a detective investigating these witches or whatever, and so the different members of Purple Kiss like, oh yeah, totally, so like here's how these witches do their thing, and then they hypnotize him and then they steal him away.
How funny. I love that.
Okay, so we do have
it's
lore.
Cute.
I love that.
Yeah, again, I like Purple Kiss a lot just because they do what I want them to do, and they're a group that is spooky year-round. They don't say, oh, it's fall, oh, it's winter, it's time to pull out the spooky stuff. That's just their thing all the time. And I appreciate that, you know?
Yeah.
Might as well move on right ahead as Zablea.
Hello. My 24th song is another B-side. This one came out earlier in the year, and I was shocked that it dropped so drastically because I was listening to it pretty often. But it's from Viviz's first mini album. It's called Tweet Tweet. Don't listen to it.
No.
Oh, wait, what do you mean don't listen to it?
It's a little cringe. I like the beat. I think they sound nice on it, but they do skirt in it a lot, and
they
like
do.
skirt. Like it's all very. It's like, please chill out. But I do like the song. That's it. I have nothing to say about Viviz. I do want to say I wish them the best, but I kind of don't because their shit is kind of bad.
Viviz are all the former Icewind girlies?
They're
it's
three
the 3
in G-Friend.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, because they made Bop Bop. They were on Queendom, right?
Yes.
And they did their Vogue. God. Their lackluster Vogue was them.
Queendom turned me off of Viviz so bad.
Hard. I don't want to be that person, but yo, I did not care for them on Queendom.
They performed one of the best G-Friend songs on the first episode of Queendom, and I said, Oh no.
I was lackluster. So again, I won't go too on about Viviz. This was a fun B-side. Don't listen to it.
Your number 24. I'm not going to talk about them. Don't listen to it. There it is. Incredible.
There it is.
Danny?
Like we said, 25 and 24. Oof.
That means we're getting into the hard hitters now at the coveted number of 23.
23.
Alright. My 23rd song is Virus by Victon.
Oh, Victon.
Yeah, there are a few. I won't say Victon is a flop group. I think they've got popularity. But there are a few semi-flop groups that I will always go hard for. But, like, randomly, you know? Victon is it. I will say I love Victon. Victon is one of my top groups. But, you know, I don't know the members. I don't listen to the albums. That's just how I feel about them.
It really says a lot about the way we interact with groups. Where you say things like, they're one of my top groups, I don't know anyone's name.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
I know Hanse, and that's it, because he's a weird little freak.
Oh, he's so freaky.
I appreciate it. But Virus is, I think, their most recent comeback. It's very good. Hanse is okay on it. He has a very aggressive rap style. He has a very specific tone. And for part of his verse, it's okay. The other part's not. So I can accept it. Victon has to... What
kind of song is it? What's the vibe?
I would say the vibe is a little smooth. It's very smooth. It has like very early 2000s R&B ad-libbing at the front before the song really starts. So it sounds a little dated. But Victon has one very good singer who hits a very good high note at the end of the song that is kind of muddled under the rest of the song.
I feel like at this point rather, that is developing into one of my pet peeves.
Yes.
Is allowing a singer who can really do the damn thing, their high note, and then just burying them under a third, fourth chorus.
Right.
It's so disrespectful, but that is the part of the song that I wait for the entire 3.5 minutes, despite it not hitting as hard as it should.
Can we just bump them up in post? Just a wee bit.
Or bump the rest down. We gotta do something.
If you're going to have someone really giving it their all in the recording booth, can they have just a little bit of something?
Now that's the mistreatment we should all be talking about.
Yes. That's it. When I see the behind the scenes videos of someone recording and I see neck tendons popping, but in the song it's a mistreatment. I'll start the campaign on Twitter.
This is why I actually do tend to agree with the olds who are like second generation, best generation, because there was at least some respect for the vocalists in second gen, I feel like.
Second gen, if you had a bitch who could sing, their ad-libs would cover the rest of the song.
Yes.
And you heard nothing but yelling.
Now we're just focused on really hard choreography for no reason and rappers, and we used to be a real country. That's all I'm saying.
Used to be a real country. Also, oh my god. That's the thing. I've been seeing a lot of people get really pissed off that like these new groups cannot hold a note.
They can't.
While they perform. And I understand. And you know why I won't give them a lot of shit? Do you see the choreography they have to do? These little girls and boys have been basically pretending to practice for 1.5 years before they get fucking shipped out and they start performing in front of people. Their vocals are not going to be stable.
Also, like, a lot of current K-pop fans do not allow for any mistake, any jank, any mess on stage.
They hate it.
We don't do live vocals anymore, like a lot of the time, because they'll just rip them apart when it's like that's what real vocals sound like.
It is Let me not hate on these.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Danny, because I was
it's fine.
incensed.
Y'all have done it to yourselves. K-pop stages from like the years 2010 to even like 2015, 2016 were so bad sometimes. Just absolutely horrible. The choreography wasn't there. It wasn't good. It was jank. But we went hard for it. That shit would not fly now. There would be 5 million TikToks posted within a minute.
Just MR removed.
I can't stand the MR removed videos.
Chill. And then y'all are wondering, like, oh my god, these poor idols are being mistreated by their company. Do you know they can see your tweets?
This is coming from inside the house.
Literally, cut some people some grace, especially the younger groups now. They haven't even started. They released one song, one comeback that the majority of the K-pop fans don't like, and they are ready to be strung alive. Like, saying that they're over, that they're flops. I'm like,
they've had 2 songs.
They've had 2 songs. Can we let them mature as an artist first?
Let's take that energy and put it towards the hags. Let's put it towards Gen 3 and earlier. All right?
Come on. They can handle it.
They've had their moment in the sun. Anywho.
Lotus.
Let me move right on to my number 23. Is GBGB by TXT. Good Boy Gone Bad. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I didn't live for Good Boy Gone Bad.
I didn't live for Good Boy Gone Bad, but I also had a good time. I think TXT is in a similarly tough position to their brother group ENHYPEN, where for ENHYPEN, Give and Taken is the best song that they've made, and it's the best song they're ever going to make, as far as I'm concerned. And TXT have put out, in order, Crown, Runaway, and then Can't You See Me. And so it's just hard to continue to release titles that when that is your point of comparison, at least for me.
I will say that TXT does do a good job at the constant, well, not constant concept changes, but like they do a concept change often enough to where each sort of album or group of albums feel distinctly different. I think they do that well.
I think they do too, yeah. I mean, the trend forecasters they must have at Hybe Entertainment is ludicrous, truly, because TXT, I'm not a big, what is it? I'm not quite the MOA, but I do think that TXT are pretty consistently, like, extremely on trend or even slightly ahead of trend.
I would
just
say.
because they got some people tapped in. That's
they
for
sure do. And I think when they do, follow the trend, I always think it's one of the better ones in the year.
Right, they're not just early.
No. I think they stay at the top, which I appreciate them for.
They put a lot of money into them, and it shows, basically. That being said, it is, like, it's just a nice song. It's just fun. It has some okay visuals. I think Taehyun does an excellent job, and is kind of...
Absolutely.
For me... I love Terry.
I love Terry.
I feel like he's really cementing himself as the standout in terms of, like, performance of that group. I think Subin and Yeonjun are probably still the most popular members. But Taehyun said, I was born a fan of Taemin. And by God, if I don't leave this group as the new Taemin. I feel it, but not in a vindictive way, not in the Tanya Harding way. He's just like, I'm going to be so famous because I love this so much. And I really like that energy.
Oh yeah, he's been the standout on their past at least 3 singles.
The fans won't give it to him too much. But I will. We will on this
podcast.
We
will. Us 3.
We are the number 1 Terry the Wizard Kang fans. Anywho, Azalea?
I feel like I felt really bad for this one.
But I love it when you start off like this.
I did get tired of the song pretty immediately. I put DM from Miss 9 at 23.
Oh.
I know it's a good song.
But that's why you feel bad, is how low it is.
I think I got tired of it too much. Way too quickly. This was one of the songs that opened up 2022 and I was like, oh my god, Promise, I'm so excited. This is such a good single. The more I listened to it, man, I was tired. I think half of it is probably because I can't hold those notes as long and I'm a little jealous, but delicious.
You can't sing it in the shower like that.
No. I could try. But we'll have some voice cracks. I'll probably have to be drinking some honey apple tea at the end of that shit. I can't do it. But good song. I just got tired of it, so it got bumped pretty low on my list.
I think
that's fair.
That is the curse of coming out early, is you don't get the benefit of that recency bias that we have.
I know.
It's impossible to get rid of entirely, no matter how hard we try, but...
That's the thing.
I think the MV is really cute, too.
Yeah, the MV's super cute. Along with their little phone one.
Not Talk That Talk. What is it called?
Talk and Talk?
It's Talk and Talk.
Talk and Talk, yes.
They're
Yes.
COVID songs.
They're low COVID songs.
I'm glad that we seem to be kind of done with COVID songs. COVID's not over, but COVID songs seem to be slowing down.
COVID songs need to be over.
I don't...
Was there a good one? So, moving on to Danny's number 22.
I was really thinking!
I was trying to. No, I don't think there was.
Like, you have that TXT song where they talk about vaccines.
Yeah, I don't mind that song, but I don't...
But
you
it's still
know
not
what?
good.
Actually, yeah, TXT has the song on Blue Hour. And I think
Yeah.
that is one of the finest EPs ever created. I actually do like that song.
Yeah, I like that song too, but I don't seek it out as often.
No.
I guess when I listen to that EP, I listen to the whole thing. So I guess I kind of do seek it out. Anywho.
Oh, yeah, let's move on. I was about to
All
go
right.
on another tangent.
22 for me is Replay by Golden Child. Golden Child is actually a flop group that I really enjoy.
Yeah, you've always kind of had them as not a secret in your heart, but exactly what you described earlier, where they will have a title that comes out and all of a sudden you said, no, I like Golden Child. What are you talking about?
I like Golden Child. What do you mean? The guitar in this is very fucking good. It's a little gritty, it's a little nasty for K-pop standards. And Golden Child, I think, has like 10 members, 9 members.
Yeah, something like that.
They have 2 standout vocalists. Maybe you could push it to 4 vocalists
Okay.
that do
Not
a
bad.
really good job of just kind of hitting those high notes in the chorus. The song is really fast-paced. I'm down for it. And that's it. It's Golden Child.
Thank you, Goldcha.
Thank you, Golden Child, for every so often saying, you know what, we can make music.
Every so often.
Yeah, because they had they had a few singles this year that were really bad.
Which, crazy, because I sure as hell have only ever heard of this one.
This one and that one where the MV The Zombies going on.
Uh-huh. And I think that was
Burn It?
last year.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Did they
So-
debut last year?
No,
They
Lotus.
debuted last year.
Hey, Lotus. I think Golden Child has been around for like 7 years.
Did they book... Oh, wait, no.
They
I'm
were
confused with someone else. Don't worry about it. Did they get popular last year? More popular.
yeah, they were on Kingdom or Road to Kingdom, but they
okay.
they
That
were
would do
the
it.
only group that got voted off.
That
Well-
was just so sad. Oh my god.
Can't win them all.
They
Can't win any. Can't win any of them.
That's okay. It is so... Ooh, it's so ironic that they're called Golden Child. That sucks, but it is really funny, at
It's
least.
so funny.
What's yours, Lotus?
Gay people?
Yeah.
It's Pose by Kino.
Okay, yeah,
A
that's
simple homosexual song. I don't need
Yeah.
a lot. Wano was going into the military. I don't need a lot.
Yeah.
Also,
no, that's
I'm
fair.
up and down on Wano's songs, generally.
Oh,
he either makes a
yes.
flawless gay
Yes.
anthem or some fucking trash.
Yes.
Say that. Say that louder.
I won't yell into my microphone. I really thought about it for a second, though. But Pose by Kino, it is a slow song with a good pumping beat. MV, fine. Like the outfits. I like it when there's some beautiful women backup dancers complimenting a man who's just posing. It's just a fine song. It's a nice song. It's really nice to listen to, I think. Makes you want to strut around. And
Pose.
that's kind of it's called Pose. That's what I desire from a song called Pose. So it really hit the nail on the head for me.
Yeah, it's much fucking better than the Red Velvet one.
Oh,
I had to bring it. I hate that song.
Red
Rest in
Velvet.
peace.
The way bitches were given Joy everything, and I said, "Are you kidding me?" But anyway, Kino, good for him.
Good for him.
He looks great.
He does look excellent. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Alright.
that's all I have to say.
Perfect. My 22 is "Sweet by the Boys."
Really?
Yeah, I actually like
Okay.
this song. I like this song a lot. Not too much because it's 22, but it's good. The Boys,
Yeah.
my God, they're a disappointment. Jesus.
Oh my god, we have to talk about it because I'm pretty sure last year when we did this, I said in the beginning, oh, some groups that all of us really like 17 and The Boys. We really like the sort of Steeler era. I like Breaking Dawn. Y'all don't. That's fine. I see why. But it's fair to say that we all liked the vibe of The Boys. A lot of the members, y'all were watching, you know, their behind the scenes and such.
They're funny.
And then this year happened, and it seemed like a targeted campaign to make specifically us three not like them anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
To make us look like fucking liars.
When they said we're doing a vampire concept, which was sweet, right? Like, regardless of the song,
was the
concept does
one.
not equal song, right?
Uh-huh.
Just so many choices being made with The Boys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Did it start with Thrill Ride? Was that the definitive start?
Don't touch their Big Time Rush sleigh.
I mean,
I will touch their Big Time Rush.
I will.
Thrill. Yeah, I think it did start with Thrill. Well, honestly, there had to have been something after the Steeler that's not Breaking Dawn.
Y'all
they
keep
had
talking. I will look up their
they had She's the Boss.
Oh,
hey,
terrible.
pretty lady, boop, 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 boop.
Terrible. Was there another Japanese single?
I don't remember. Maverick.
Oh, Maverick.
Maverick's bad too.
Maverick was the one where y'all were like, I don't know if this group is the one.
No, it really was sad. Also, can I say them being on Kingdom number 2? No, it's just Kingdom. That's right.
It was just on
Kingdom and then Kingdom. Oh, I was tired of them in Kingdom too.
Oh, they were kind of horrible whenever they weren't top 2 or the number 1 group.
Yes.
It was like they would be number 3. It was like we got to take this as a lesson and do better. Also, every performance was Game of Thrones themed.
Yes, and that was really the
that's
knife.
Right.
That was the knife. It's like y'all have terrible taste in TV shows, and it shows.
Can I give y'all the downfall in order?
Please.
Yes.
So yeah, we have the Steeler, great, wonderful, love it.
Great song.
Then Breaking Dawn.
Okay. Questionable.
Then Thrill Ride. Then Maverick. Then the song from Solo Leveling, Echo. Then She's the Boss.
Okay.
So hey, listen. They're nothing if not consistent in the sense that each of those songs is consistently worse than the previous one.
Yes.
Except for Sweet, apparently.
Yes, I did like Sweet. I think it's a cute little easy pop song to listen to. Sunu's little rap in it is cute.
Mm-hmm.
I think he calls himself cocky in it. I love that part. But did I listen to this song over and over and over again? No. It has not worn out its welcome, and that's why it's number 22.
Mm-hmm.
I hope The Boys that next year is better for you.
Let's get a different manager in. I don't know what's going on here.
I just shake it up. Do something else.
Shake it up, Disney Channel original programming. We did Big Time Rush. That was Nickelodeon. Let's move on.
Okay.
To something new.
Speaking of wearing out their welcome, generally songs don't wear out their welcome for me. I listen to the same song 5 times in a row for like 30 minutes and the next I can do it again.
Mm-hmm.
So while this song may have worn out its welcome for a lot of people, I still listen to it daily despite it only being 21. Hype Boy by New Jeans.
Oh, people are tired of Hype Boy?
Yeah. I think so. I think Attention and Cookie are the songs that people aren't tired of. But I listen to a Hype Boy daily. I think
we have our first early reveal, can I say? Because I listen to a Hype Boy daily. Hype Boy's at number 12 for me. I have not gotten sick of this song. Not even a little bit, bitch.
Hype Boy's so cute.
Attention I got sick of pretty quickly.
Yes, Attention is
Cookie,
not the song.
I said, y'all are fucking weird. But Hype Boy, it's like... I won't listen to it on repeat, but I will play it consistently once a day. It comes on shuffle in the car, and I'm like, oh,
it's like,
I feel joy.
I'm never skipping it.
I won't skip it. Yeah, exactly.
And like, to be fair, this song has moved around a lot in my list. I think it may have started around 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's moved around a lot. Mm-hmm. But I love a Hype Boy. I think that song is fun.
It's super cute.
It's super cute.
And it gave us an incredible video of like 3 or 4 idols in the military just absolutely whipping ass to this song, including my boy Ishan from ONF, who currently the entire group is in the military.
They're all there.
Yeah, well, except you, obviously, but he's Japanese, so. But that just is the little extra nugget of joy that song has provided to me personally.
So let's continue. What's your 21?
My 21 is "Forgive Me" by Boa. Some people have referred to it as Mother, but yeah, that's because this is another pop punk style release. That dance looks so fun to do. I don't have the cardio to do it. I don't have the cardiovascular activity to pull off a Boa choreography, but it's very fun. And most importantly, it has the thing that a lot of the pop punk songs are missing, which is a loud, repetitive guitar.
Yes.
Just constantly. I can see why that would grate on someone, but one really, really, really important factor of this song is the length, 2 minutes and 48 seconds.
Come on, Boa.
Come on, Boa. Just the perfect sort of, where even though it is a repetitive song, it's just short enough where I'm like, ooh, I could have had that song a little longer, which is exactly where you want something like that. Yeah.
Yes.
That one works for me.
Sometimes the hags can win.
Bitch, Boa has been working her ass off for way too long.
For too long. I shouldn't say that I was surprised she came back, because, I mean, she must love money or something.
Friend, her ass runs SM.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she will guarantee a comeback every year.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, good for her. Make the money, I suppose.
I guess.
If it makes you happy, I hope there's no weird going on behind the scenes. It's been too long.
Too long.
Just keep care of your mental health, please. I'm starting to get kind of worried.
All right, my 21 song. I'm shocked that this is this low. Illusion by aespa.
Espa?
Okay, so we've got another reveal.
Oh, hello.
That's my 14.
Yeah, this was crazy. I had this as number 2 at one point. I had this at like around a 6 or something. And then today I was listening to my playlist in order to really cement that bitch. And I said, And I sure did take my little finger and swung it all the way down to 21. Great song. One of, if not aespa's best song for me personally. Super fun. There's only so many times I could listen to it.
I was gonna say this is the one where there's slurping and there's
slurping.
There's a couple of slurps.
There's a lot going on in this song, and I think this is where it needs to be for me.
It's the most Christian place to put it.
Yes. And that's all I really gotta say.
I can't fight you on that. I think everything you're saying is correct. It's
great
only
song.
bumped up
I
on
still
mine.
like it. I just need a break from it a little, I think.
That's fair. As high as it is on my list, like I said, 14, I don't listen to it often. And it is a little boosted because the lyrics are just strange kind of monster vor lyrics.
Right.
That has boosted it for me.
That made it higher for you because you said these are freaks.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Go on, Danny.
20 for me is "I On You" by Wano.
Oh.
Hold on.
Speaking of imagery.
Go ahead and scroll.
Okay. I have a reveal.
Yeah. What number?
Check.
This is my number 12.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah, so I like this song. I think it's good. I got tired of it fast, and I think the only reason it's not lower is because of the music video.
The music video is excellent. That's why it's so high on mine.
Very good.
It's very good.
It released, and we kind of said, "Oh, Danny's gonna love this."
And Danny did. He's sexy in it, and he has some of the cheapest werewolf imagery that I've ever seen in a seemingly high-budget music video.
Oh man, I love it.
But I love it.
The edgy child me loves the AMV energy of the red eye. I mean, it's It's silly. It's ridiculous, but it is very good. It's not on my list, but it was close. This is one of the ones where once I did manage to get more than 25 songs, just barely got cut. Yeah, literally by like one.
You know, like we said, when Wano wants to be good and gay,
he will.
The songs match. They're fine. And that's it for me. Oh wait, do you have anything to say to us? This was your number 12.
Oh yeah, I love this song. I liked it from the moment I heard it, and then I saw the music video, and I was like, great, perfect. Gonna be on my list at the end of the year. And it sure was. That's it. Thank you, Wano.
Thanks, Wano.
Enjoy your military time as much as you can. I hope to get a gay bop from you when you come back.
Technically, all of his songs are gay bops. It's just the flavor of gay that I think he provides.
Okay, the gay bop that I enjoy. Not that other shit.
The club shit.
The club shit.
Absolutely.
Lotus.
My number 20 is Hello by Treasure. I think...
What?
I know. What? I have I ever liked a Treasure song before? I'm not sure if that's true.
Hell no, you have.
Not hell no.
Hell no.
I mean, I was gonna say, I think part of the reason that this was able to stand out is that this is a cute, fun, joyful boy group song in a sea of edgy shit this year.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Very true.
Similar to Hype Boy, I listen to the song and it brings me joy. I like to go, yeah, 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 yeah. I like to say, I'm looking for love. It's a good time. The outfits in the music video, either extremely good or very questionable. I don't know really any member of Treasure's name, but somebody had a beanie and some beaded hair, possibly braids, and I didn't like that.
It had to have been the leader.
That sounds like a...
I think so.
Is his name Hyunsuk?
Hyunsuk, it's gotta be.
There are a lot of Hyunsuks, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fairly popular name.
I didn't realize it till this moment. But anyways, yeah, it's a song that brought me joy. I don't think any of the B-sides on this are good, from what I recall.
I think it's hard to find a B-side on a Treasure album. Not that I've heard any of them, but it just seems like the vibe.
The vibe seems bad.
I have liked other Treasure songs, but both of them were this year. I think Jikjin this year, I think it's fine, and then I like Dadadi, okay. Especially the little rock version they got. But neither of those is Hello, and I'll be damned if there are going to be 2 Treasure songs on this list.
You fucking right.
Because at that point, we have remained so kind and understanding while recording these. If you had put 2 Treasure songs, I think that would have ruined it.
Yeah, I think I would have fought.
I would have been, Lotus, no, come on. Be for real, be serious.
Happened to you? I truly would have thought doppelganger.
Yeah, what's the meme going around on Twitter? If you were being held hostage, but you were allowed to do one tweet, what would you say so that someone knew you were not okay?
2 Treasure songs.
I got 2 Treasure songs.
I said, no. If I'm in a hostage situation, I need to make it clear. I'd say Treasure's my ult.
Done. That's a doppel. Take
the
her
SWAT
out.
team has been called. Yup.
I got the rifle loaded.
All right, moving on with Azalea.
My number 20 is 28 Reasons by Solgi.
Okay, when I said Boa, I was wondering if we were going to have a second hag on here.
Yeah, I do love this song, but there is a part that just doesn't work all the way for me.
You're grown now.
Yes, this fucking...
Oh my god.
If that had just been off the song, this would have been so up on my list. Because I love the vibe. I think she looks really good on it. I am kind of pissed that, like, the video has nothing to do with the concept images of her album. Or, like, not the concept images, but, like, that little teaser trailer that they released.
The little Last of Us one.
Yeah, I thought that was cute. And all we got was a photo card from that. Which,
I think
whatever.
we need to abolish spoken word, except for like the one Won Us intro, where it's a woman who I think is a theater actress just yelling dramatically while occasionally punctuated by a drum. You can do that, but everything else, everything in Hypen's done as far as intros go.
God, and they've got Jake's Aussie ass on all those spoken words.
I don't.
You're running towards a corridor. What are you saying?
What?
So yeah, sweet Mama Solgi, I can't do it anymore. And
No,
that's why this shit had to get dropped a little bit. Because I love the rest of that song. It is absolutely my vibe. But oh my god, you're grown now. And then she goes into a really lovely run at the end.
Can I say, I almost dislike the run more because of what the song is giving, and then it's just her. It's the spoken word is bad to the point where it makes the completely out of nowhere run just feel. I get upset by it.
I won't fight you on that. Because it is a little dissonant. But I do appreciate that she put it in there. Did she need it? No.
Mm-hmm.
But she at least was like, I could do this.
She said, I can sing. Which we didn't need any more proof of, Mama. We know you're holding down Red Velvet over there.
There is a strong history discography here.
Yes. But, you know, I'm going to give it to you. It's your single. It's your solo. Whatever. But yeah,
is that technically her solo debut?
Yeah.
I think so. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I'm just kind of surprised that Red Velvet has been Red Velvet for so long and somehow
because
literally everybody had one before her except Irene as well. Oh, and
Irene,
right?
No, only Joy and Wendy have had one, and that came last year.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Red Velvet doesn't. Red Velvet has amazing music, but they don't make it often.
No, they sure don't.
And go for
They
them.
take their time. So, that's my number 20. Danny?
So I want there to be two things known about me.
Mm-hmm.
One, I do my research. Two,
Okay.
I like werewolves.
Uh-huh.
I like how you said this needs to be known about me. Like, we don't know this.
Number 19 is Under the Skin by Anteam.
Yeah, once you mentioned that it was eligible, because I was so certain it wasn't. I think it's because the playlist that I follow on YouTube, that's all recent releases, added it on December 1st.
Yeah, I think the music video came out late, but I liked the song so much I said, no, I need to know exactly when this came out. And the second I saw November 21st, I said, done. Put it on the list. This
It's a very good song.
Could have been higher if it came out like a month earlier and I had more time to listen to it. It probably could have been higher. But this was a good semi-debut? I don't know if this is their official debut or not.
They're doing something confusing with them. Because it's a competition show and they always pull some shit with them.
But like the competition is over now. This is the fully formed group.
Right, I just mean with competition groups, their debut is always date-wise just a mess.
Yeah, so I don't know what's up with them, and like this the fact that they're specifically under Hybe Japan and didn't seem to promote this song, I have no clue. But Under the Skin, it's good. This isn't pop punk. Under the Skin is like Hilary Duff doing pop punk in the rain. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get you.
But it's like Hilary Duff is in 2008, and you know she's done her cute stuff. She's Disney Channel. That's over. She's reinventing herself, and before she hits the grown woman stage, she's like, I like what Avril is doing.
Okay.
Let me see if I can do that a little bit. But it's Hilary Duff.
You know, it's like an SOS by the Jonas Brothers.
Exactly that. You know the Jonas Brothers? That plus talent.
I see.
They put out a 10-minute music video for the song after the already released music video, and I sat and I watched the whole thing.
No, you didn't.
I sure did. What the fuck do you mean I didn't? They say werewolves in it. They have them running across storage containers, seemingly almost kind of on all fours. Absolutely, I watched the whole thing.
This is what you needed.
They had you from the jump.
They had me back in like the teaser of the group and Drunk Dazed, where two of the members' shadows were werewolves. I said, oh, I'm tapped in.
You learn something new every day. I feel like this could have made it on my list if it had come out a little bit earlier. But
yeah.
Even disregarding the cutoff date that we had in my confusion, I just don't know if I had enough time for that song to marinate to say yes or no, you know?
Yeah, it's a very recent release.
It's catchy. It's very catchy.
I gotta listen to it.
Yeah, you do.
I'm like 90% sure you've heard it.
What you know? My brain.
That's fair. That's fair. Start fresh with it.
Shit. Mm-hmm.
Alright, Lotus, your turn.
This is number 19. Mine is gonna be solo debut by June of 17, Limbo. Directed by Limbo. The Twin Peaks ass, completely unnecessary symbolism, the slinky choreography. That's what I want.
Yeah, I thought he looked fantastic. I liked the video a lot. That's
him
the
making all the
for
members do the TikTok dance when they clearly do not have his level of flexibility.
Incredible.
So funny.
It was so funny.
I've never watched 17 dance. Well, some members, yeah, but I've never watched like the dancers of 17 dance and think, "Ooh, they can't hit it." Until June said, "Hey, do this TikTok with me."
Hey, how articulated is your spine? Can you do this?
Can you do this?
No,
not quite.
But I support you. I'll promote you, King. Yeah. Sybil Song Jun going a little sexy. He really had a moment during this kind of month of the year.
Say that.
We had just seen him in concert, actually. We haven't mentioned at all. All three of us saw 17 in concert, and they were excellent. We had a great time.
Hell yeah,
and
great time.
I think, like, the show after the one that we saw, or maybe 2 shows later, Jun, like, went viral with his little teeny tiny ponytail, and then maybe a week after that, Limbo got announced. He had his time in the sun, and good for him. He's gonna go back to sleeping and playing on his fucking phone.
Yep, he's done.
Truly, I have to say, never in my whole time of liking 17, I was like, oh, Jun's so great. Like, all of them I'm like, they're all talented. But as soon as I saw that bitch in concert, I said, oh, hold on. You're working some magic. You
really
over
had
here.
a moment.
I did.
So
I didn't
vividly.
expect him to be like such a enigmatic and like, you know, he was giving it in the eyes and shit. And it resonated.
Like when Be the Sun started, and specifically the performance team's outfits, and how like they stepped it up a little bit more to like hit that, oh, we're grown and we want to be sexy now, instead of just we can perform well. That was it.
It worked. So good for June.
Jun's always been a top 3 for me, so I wasn't surprised, but I did feel affirmed, and I won, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's all I have
With
to
his
say.
weird ass.
His weird ass.
Oh, he's so
We
strange.
love a weird member. I feel seen, because he also sleeps with his eyes open like a maniac.
Yes.
Just a freak. Anyways, let's move on. Azalea?
What number are we? 19?
19.
Yes, 19.
Okay, 19 is going to be Look to You by Yenna. Her little pop punk moment. That's not Smartphone, thank God.
Smartphone was trash.
And I also didn't really care for Smiley, which is the B-side off this album. I mean, the single off this album. Look to You was really good, though.
So,
I had a fun time listening to that.
Before Under the Skin came out, Look to You was my number 19 song.
And then it just dropped off the whole
Then it
playlist?
just got off the list?
Holy fuck!
That was cold.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
It's a good song.
I think it's really cute. It's the best song off that album. Let me not lie. It's probably the only song I've heard off that album, but it's much better than the single, and it's much better than fucking Smartphone. So this is the only Yenna I look to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Strong words.
But cute little song. I pop my little Converse on and I kick my feet.
Shut the hell up.
You spend 5 minutes trying to put those Converse on?
All those fucking laces.
Oh my God.
And the way that you can't just slip your foot in there.
Bitch, why is a Converse that kind of shoe?
I don't know.
It's
because they're clown shoes, but they're like fashion clown shoes.
God. And they have no fucking support.
No.
I wore Converse for the first time in months, or regular Converse, because I have Run Stars, which have that super thick platform sole. I wore my regular white Converse. I put them on and I said, my foot felt so naked. I felt like I was making contact with the ground. It was so, I felt like I was wearing a thick sock. My Crocs feel more protective.
How the hell did basketball players use those shoes?
They broke their fucking ankles. That's why I didn't wear them anymore.
Insane. Ooh. All right, moving on.
Moving on to 18, I have Anti-Fragile by Les Herefim.
I have a very gentle review. My
Yeah.
number 17 is Anti-Fragile.
Okay.
Just right next to each other.
Not too far. At first I had, God, what is that song? Good Parts When the Quality is Bad, But I Am.
Oh my god, yeah.
I had that on here because I wasn't an Anti-Fragile believer at the start.
Oh.
It's Kazuha. The way they have her speak
Yeah.
on the songs is very strange, very Barney-like. I said it with their debut. I'm saying it now.
You did say. You said that especially with, what is it, Blue Flame?
Uh-huh.
Oh yes, I've heard that like recently.
Yes, it's
the way
very-
she could kill a song, her power.
Her power. And so when
Insane.
Anti-Fragile came out, I was like, I just don't know if this will work. But the more
Is
I listen
she-
to it,
Is she lovey, dovey, dovey?
Yes.
she sure
Okay,
is.
okay. Yeah, I was polarized on that moment. That's a very polarizing moment of the song.
It
Yeah,
is,
she
and it
just has
happens-
a weird tone.
Yeah.
It's a strange
kinda
tone
uncanny.
in her voice. It's a little flat sometimes.
It's a little flat and like flimmy isn't the word, but like it's very in the throat, froggy.
It's
She's
you really gotta
speaking-
get used to it.
She's speaking, but it's from the diaphragm for some reason.
Yes.
It's so again hard sell. But the more I listen to Anti-Fragile, I have so much fun with that song.
is so fun.
I think Les Seraphim as a group, so far they've got it together. They're goofy, they're cute. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I think that's a very good and catchy song.
Yes.
Authentic beat, but again, they can carry it, but not strong enough to be higher than number 17.
Yeah.
For me. And then also, man, that choreography is so fun to watch just over and over again, especially...
I love their.
I don't even know how to describe this, but the part where all of them like go down on one knee, then the other knee,
And
then
then
back
yes.
up. It's a hypnotic move to watch. It's like watching some kind of insect move, like a
Yes.
centipede or something. I don't know how else to describe it. It's very bizarre. But I love to watch it. I watched so many of the performance and dance practices of this song,
Yes.
just like over and over again. And then I like the song itself as well.
They are a good little group. I must
They
say.
also were like one of the few new groups to perform really well at like the big awards and special music festival things that happen towards the end of the year in Korea.
Oh yeah.
I do not want to talk about it.
They did very well. Their producers so far, or no, their producers for like this era, Anti-Fragile era, have been very good.
Yeah, the intro to this mini, the Hydra, I love so much. It is such a dramatic Vogue song, but
Yes.
like not even a true Vogue song. It sounds like a perfume commercial or something, where they're saying "I am anti-fragile" just in random different languages. And also, for all the gamers out there, this does bring me the extra joy of, I think it's really funny to do the Death Stranding bit that's like, my name might be Fragile, but I'm not that fragile. Why does she pronounce it differently? Anyways, sorry. That's a tangent. That's a good song. I don't know, y'all go. My number 18 is Stupid Love by Onius.
Yeah,
Rip
that's a
Raven.
good one.
It is another pop punk song, but man, they go in there with the energy. I think that is one of ONEUS's strengths, is that they have 2 to 3 people in their group who will just take a concept and say, yes, absolutely, I'll do the whole thing at an 11.
Yes.
Which is the reason that they've been able to, in my opinion, produce one of the better pop punk songs of the year.
I would agree with you.
Thank you.
It's good.
Yeah, I feel like there's not much more to say about that. It doesn't leave any sort of impact, but the nice thing about especially having a boy group do a pop punk song is you can just scream this shit in your vehicle. In your motorized vehicle, you can just kind of shout the whole thing and sound at least okay doing it. They get that rasp in there. They get some gravel. I know
That's
nothing
always
else
fun.
about the song. I don't know if it has any stages or anything like that. And I don't
I
even
don't
know that.
think so.
Yeah,
What is this song called again? Stupid?
Stupid,
Stupid
love.
Love.
Oh, Stupid Love.
And he's
I was thinking of
I'm
O'Clock.
stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I hear it.
my extremely off-tune mumbling got you there.
I hear
Excellent.
it.
Alright, now moving on to Azalea.
All right, now my number 18. I don't feel good putting the song on here, but I do enjoy listening to it. It is Cookie by New Jeans. Anybody who wrote these lyrics should go to hell.
No, it's a
But-
fan song. They said it's a fan song.
Strange.
Yeah,
Okay,
just about
'cause
the fans. It doesn't mean
I had
anything else.
the first thing I literally heard this song for the first time like maybe a month or two ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I had only ever saw people on TikTok being like, "Oh my god, this is so crazy!" And then the news, they were dropping news about the CEO, all that shit. I'm not gonna try to get into it.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, okay, strange. But I wasn't really looking to New Jeans to like be my new favorite group or anything. And then a couple days ago, I think it showed up on YouTube. I'm like, oh, let me listen to the song. They really had a very strong debut with this little album they released.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
So very proud of them. This song is my favorite sounding on the album. So that's why it's number 18, but it could not go any higher.
Legally.
Legally,
Legally,
could not.
morally, it's got to be right there.
It's got to be right at an 18 for me. Excited to see what y'all are gonna do next time, because I
Yeah.
think y'all are really aiming the whole Y2K sound.
Yeah.
And you know, good luck.
Good luck.
Good
luck.
luck, says Azalea.
Good luck. I just, I always feel just a little, not protective, but just like, y'all are so young.
No, yeah, I'll go ahead and say protective. Those are
I-
infants in this industry.
Y'all are so
Debuting,
young.
like, it's such a major company group, like, notoriety kind of stage.
I just,
Good luck.
Good luck. Danny, you're 17?
Up by Kepler.
Great song. We can.
It's kind of insane that Kepler has only come out this year.
Wait,
I don't wanna talk about
what?
it.
Really?
Yes. Why that
Yes.
came out at the beginning of the year?
Why do I thought one of that was December? Really?
It came out this year. They are a 2022 group.
They are a 2022 group.
They are cracking the whip over those poor women.
Bitch, because you know they're going to be dead next year.
I mean, but still,
They sure will.
Jesus.
They said,
And they said, we're going to go.
get it all out. But yeah, Up is fun. It's a very cute song. I think the music video and the album concept suit them so well. Like, you have just cute summer concept. You have like, oh, we're going to camp. We're Boy Scouts, which very few groups I feel can do well. But yeah, I think Up is one of their better songs and a very good second comeback. And so we can move right on,
Lotus?
frankly.
Mine was Anti-Fragile. Spoke about a bit about
that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
just to keep the people on track, my number 17 was Anti-Fragile. Then we're going to go straight back to Azalea.
My number 17 is Doom Doo Doom by P1 Harmony.
Oh, really?
Oh,
A
look at
P1
that.
Harmony entry. Kehoe, my favorite barb, my favorite crackerphobic king.
Come on, Crackerphobic King.
Officially at Crackerphobic.
But I love that song. I think it's so fun and catchy. It's, the only P1 Harmony song I like so far.
That's fair. It's I think we've talked about this before, if not publicly then privately. It's really weird to choose a group that has Kehoe and Jeong in it and be like, you know what, this needs to be a rap focused group, and every single we're gonna make is gonna be rap focused.
Their songs haven't been my style, but this was so cute, and oh my god, I love the music video. I think it's so cute that they're doing like their own little Olympics thing.
Yeah, it's really fun. Also, let me throw Theo in there because he is also a good vocalist. I just he's very quiet. I forget about him.
He is
Yeah.
quiet. They're also so funny.
I would
Yeah.
love to stand P1 Harmony. Kehoe is nothing but an internet stan
Yes.
turned idol.
Yes.
He brought that group so much fame just by being a former barb.
Yes.
And just having his specific level of energy.
Literally.
When
I
they
wish them
tried
the
to
best.
cancel him at the start, when P1 Harmony,
Oh
I
my
think,
God.
hadn't even debuted,
Yeah.
the two things they tried to cancel him with, that his Curious Cat username was Crackerphobic.
Crackerphobic icon.
And they were like, he's racist, first of all. He attacked a black woman. And what it was is that during his barb days, he got into a fight with a fucking anti-barb. And there was nothing racist in it. It was just Stan bullshit. But I do love that.
Yeah.
I
You have to
appreciate his energy.
understand the level that barbs operate at to decide whether or not what they're doing is heinous.
And like, intrinsically, yes, you're a barb. It's heinous. But not a cancelable offense.
But he
When
wasn't
we're the
racist
Fresh Shades
to
of
this
16.
girl.
Also, and then obviously the crackerphobia thing just made us like him more.
Oh
actually,
my God.
I said
Absolutely.
I'm immediately standing for. I don't even care
Icon
what the music
behavior.
is.
I don't need to listen to any music, but I will support it always.
Absolutely. But yeah, Doo Doo Doom is a really catchy little song. I hum it to myself all the time. It's fun.
Yeah.
And that's my number 17.
Okay then. 17 right here. Moving to 16 is Sparkling by Chungha for me. The queen of Gibber and Gabber. Chungha.
Gibber and Gabber, go get a life. Oh, I can't stand her! Bitch, what are you fucking saying?
Abolish
Gibber and
rapping.
Gabber.
Oh, but reveal, that is my number 15.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So we're right on the same little group right there.
Chungha, whenever she releases music, if it's not just like a straight up single, she usually releases pretty like decently sized EPs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Like she puts out music, but oof, I have a real hard time getting into a Chungha single, a Chungha B-side. But Sparkling is fun, and I think that's why I like it. Just because it's fun.
Yeah, it's a cute little song. I'm a fan of Chungha, even with her shit that sometimes I don't vibe with. I usually tend to like a lot of her singles.
It's the casual, like, the slight bird.
Oh
energy.
yeah, and
She's not
I
quite.
love me
You love a bird. Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
a
it's
bird.
not quite as bad as like Your Queen, Sunmi, but almost.
She's got bird-like tendencies.
And right.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Sparkling. Sparkling's really cute. It's cute little song, cute little set in the video.
Very good. Is that it?
16 Lotus.
My number 16 is Cyberpunk by ATEEZ. Overall, very, very strong mini from them, I think.
I agree.
For me, the middle is kind of the important part. Sector 1, Cyberpunk, and Gorilla.
Yeah.
But
Great
Cyberpunk
songs.
has the right balance between vocals and hype that Gorilla I can listen to once a week, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. Cyberpunk, I like the rhythm a lot. The falling, like, I don't even know what you call it, falling melody, where it just constantly goes down and then back up and then down. It's a
Great
good
song.
time. Excellent vocals up in there.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
I do live for that song.
Yep. When ATS wants to go, they can go. They have the ability to go.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's all I have to say. Because I
Perfect.
mean, this,
I'm fine with making these quick until we get to the real 10.
Yeah, it's your edges. Cyberpunk is a really good and really catchy song. I don't have any complex thoughts. I think
Lovely.
the concept for the album is cool.
Oh yeah.
I got
You look
nervous
great.
when I saw it was called Cyberpunk because we're from the gaming world, and when I see that word now, I get scared.
You know.
But it was good. It was a pleasant surprise.
I agree. All right, my number 16 is Play by Yuju, another G-Friend girly, the singing G-Friend girly.
The singing G for and girly.
The singing one. This was a really mellow single from her, which I think a lot of people were sort of like, but what? You're the singing girl from G-Friend. She don't need to.
That's me on people.
That's you and me. I think her lower register sounds really nice. And I like the sort of like traditional elements, like the instruments in this song. It's a nice, gentle, sort of like bassy sort of sound from her, and I liked it. And this album was pretty good. That's all I
Nice.
gotta say about Play by Yuju.
Okay, then. So we move on to 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I have Glitch by Kwanumbi.
Oh.
Good song as well.
Glitch is like a very good straight girl goes to the gay club song.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly that.
To a
She obviously should have at some point say, I'm that bitch, but I understand why she couldn't. And so
Yeah.
when she goes like, there's a part of the song where she goes, I'm that, and pauses, and then goes, bitch nanin, whatever that word is in Korean, not nanin, but the bitch nanin. It's close enough, and I say, you know what? That's clever.
You know, she was going for it. She wanted
That's
to sound that
lyricism.
bitch.
That's what Miss Hwasa did, right?
Probably, actually.
No, but I think she actually does say it.
But if you look at the spelling of the song, it's the I'm that. It's like I'm and then the Korean beach.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it's the same thing anyway.
I think it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, props. But yeah, Glitch, I didn't like Glitch at first, and I think Azalea may have mentioned it to you, or probably both of you, where it was like the song was good, but like it could have gone a little harder. The beat could have gone a little harder.
Yeah, for me it was like I couldn't vibe with her voice and the song. Strangely enough, like I was like, I would have loved to have heard this from somebody else.
That's fair. She does still sing very kind of light and pretty on the song. I get what you're saying. That's why I like it. And the more I listened to it, the more I was like, you know, I can get down with the song even at the current state that it's in.
Oh yeah, it's still good. It's still a good song.
So we can move on to Lotus.
My number 15 is I Tai Tai by Red Velvet off of their Japanese single, which I think the title was Wild Side.
Yeah, that's the Wild Side album.
There were quite a few really good songs on that album, at least I think so. I felt like it kind of flew under the radar. I like I Tai Tai because it starts off as like a ballad fake out and then just becomes a really loud, hyperactive, obnoxious, girly song, like I Love You song. And that's just something really, really fun to have. Kind of similar to how I feel about Hello by Treasure this year. I think the prevalence of the pop punk songs made songs like this just stand out for me a lot more. Where, yeah, I like Wild Side by Red Velvet, but that's not what I wanted this year. I didn't know I wanted I Tai Tai till I had heard it. And just another one that comes on. And even I continue to get faked out no matter how much I've listened to it. It comes on and I think about changing it because I'm like, oh, I don't want to listen to a ballad right now. And then it just drops right in for no reason, abruptly, immediately. There's 2 seconds of melodic singing and then suddenly there's 3 different drum parts playing.
Yep, it's really good.
Fun. I gotta listen.
It's got the energy. Yeah,
their Japanese album is good. Like it's a mixture of new songs and old songs, and you can definitely kind of hear the older songs. Because it just sounds like dated Red Velvet, but it was a good album that I'm surprised people didn't seem to.
Yeah, there is a song called #Cookie Jar on there, which I presume. I mean, it might not be. Red Velvet pulls some shit sometimes, but I presume that's sort of the older ones.
Sorry, I just heard the song and it's good.
It's good.
All right, change the list. Reorder the whole thing again.
Let me put that in that shit right now.
All right, going on to Azalea. Number 15?
Yeah, my 15 was Sparkling by Chungha.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So we can keep it moving. 14, Danny.
We can keep it moving because 14 for me was Illusion.
Oh, shit, that's right. Wow. Yeah, this the 14 to, like, 12 space we kind of covered. My number 14, though, is different. The second year in a row, CIX has appeared on my list with Wondering. This is also from a Japanese album. The single, or the title off of this was called Pinky Swear. Super, super cute MV. So many, like, bright colors. Bright pink, bright blue. And really cute music. I was deciding between Pinky Swear and Wondering because they're quite similar songs. However, Wondering does have a rap in it, which normally would knock it down. However, the rap is it's a bridge or a pre-chorus, and every single time it starts with, in English, deep-ass BX's voice, I don't have time to be depressed.
You know what?
Yeah, he says, I don't have time to be depressed. And I'm like, you better fucking say a bit. And then he goes off into saying things in Japanese I don't understand, but that's the whole message I needed. And then it goes right back into being a really, really cute and uplifting and catchy song.
How funny.
That's the COVID song we needed.
That's the COVID song we needed. That is the proper use of your rapper who has an uncharacteristically deeper voice than everybody else. Just saying something weird. Azalea?
My number 14 is Villain by Pixie.
Oh, it has that.
Oh. Villain. Yes. This album was actually really good.
It is, yeah. I was going back and forth on including it because I like Pixie quite a bit. I think Bewitched was in my top 5 last year.
Oh, yeah.
So there's some kind of impenetrable barrier on this song. I listened to it a lot and it didn't get in my head, and I don't know why.
And you know, that makes sense. This isn't my favorite song, like my favorite single from them. Definitely it's Bewitched and Addicted. Like those songs were so good. But I thought this was a decent single, and I really liked it a lot. It always used to come on when I was showering, so that's like the vibe my showers had for a while, and now I can't get out of my head.
Interesting.
Yeah. And that's why it's 14. Good album, actually. A lot of those songs are really good, and I really like Pixie. Hopefully they don't die.
Yeah, they did just lose 2 members, so I don't know.
Hopefully they don't die.
Yeah,
because
hopefully they'll fly freer.
I need more spooky, weird girl groups.
Yeah,
it can't be just Purple Kiss.
No, it can't.
I mean, I think there's someone else there too who I can't think of right now. But you know,
I don't know them all. But don't make me lose this one, the one that I like. You're 13, Danny.
My 13 is Copycat by A Pink's first subunit. I think first subunit, Chobam.
What a good breath of fresh air. That's the term.
A fresh breath. Yeah, the song, it's fun. I think the way that they said, oh, Copycat, let's do this as literal as possible and just make them weird little blonde twins in the music video. The mirrored choreography that they unfortunately only do in the music video is very fun. The outfits were there. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Love the physical album.
So
pretty.
Very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing but girly, and oftentimes.
I even don't hate them when they do the little nya in the choreo.
I love it.
I was a big fan of the nya.
I feel like both of y'all would love a nya.
It only works certain times. I don't like it for everybody.
Yeah.
I think what makes it work is that this is such a cute, youthful concept from 2 women who are clearly 30. Mm-hmm. But they pull it off.
Mm-hmm. It's not cringe.
It's not cringe. I like when an old bitch is cute and youthful.
Alright, you lesbian. Lotus.
Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Is Talk That Talk by Twice.
Wow.
Fuck, this song is fucking catchy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It kind of bounced around, but I never even considered it below number 15. Everyone in this music video looks extremely good, which I suppose is not particularly like news for Twice.
No.
Well, okay, no, that's true actually. I guess I meant they always look good in one way or another.
Okay, yeah.
But I think they all look good. I love the physical album that has like the 60s. They're all working in a weird pastel office thing. I don't know what that's about. Jonghyun looks so good in this music video.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
The vocal moments, Twice I wouldn't consider to be like a vocal heavy group, but I think that they sound very good in the song. Even when they do choose to do like a little belt, a little high note moment. Sometimes in a Twice song, like in I Think I Can't Stop Me, the high note makes me go
where it's just 10 seconds of 3 different high notes.
Exactly. But in Talk That Talk, it works for me. Yeah.
I'm glad you had Twice on your list. I don't know why. Just makes me feel happy.
You said this last year too, when I had Alcohol Free at like number 9 or something. You said that's brought me joy.
'Cause for whatever reason, I just don't feel like you're a Twice girly.
I'm not. I think part of this is that I am a gay person who streams pretty much for a living, and that means that I know a lot of onces, and they are delusional.
Yes.
They are delusional.
So I don't necessarily have the best relationship with Twice, although earlier this year our full discography listen did make me like them a lot more.
Yeah, Twice got good songs.
They got some good songs. Azalea, you got a good song?
My 13 is Mask by Kepler.
Oh,
yeah.
I was going back between Up and Mask.
Same.
Because those are just really 2 great Kepler songs. But they're a little dark. It's not sexy. What is this song?
It's just like there's a certain like
frenetic,
like a smooth charisma.
Yeah,
Almost.
it's a very charismatic, a little slightly grown sound from them, especially just considering, you know, the child screams and whatnot, like, on the same album. So I heard it on Kingdom. Who was it that performed it? Was it fucking Brave Girls?
Lotus's had group Brave Girls.
Fucking Brave Girls performed this song, and I was like, oh, this is a Kepler song? And then I listened to it, and the original fucking smash Brave Girls. I mean, obviously, but good little
Obviously.
song. Happy to have them as my 13. Kepler's a good group. I think they're also so cute on Queendom.
Oh yeah, they were cute on Queen.
Danny, you're 12.
My 12 is Poppy by Stacy.
Oh, very. I was wondering where this would land because you cryptically tweeted like a
sure
week ago.
did.
The wording on this might be wrong, but something to the effect of all Song of the Year conversation should have ended when Poppy by Stacey came out.
I did say that.
And I'm shocked that it's at 12 after you tweeted
I know.
that
I
shit.
thought it was going to be like 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Well, first of all, you'll know, I do like to be dramatic.
You
from time to
hyperbolic.
time. As often as possible. Poppy is their Japanese debut.
Oh, what a way to go.
And what a way to go. Like I just said, I like when older groups do cute concepts well, because that's just like, it's fun, it's unexpected. And sometimes a young group doing a cute concept, it's whatever. Like, you're cute. You're 15, 16, 17. Like, that's normal, you know? I'm not blown away by it. Stacy, however, there is something about the Stacy girls where I'm going to be for their cute concepts all the time. The outfits were right there. The weird little like fake eye effects. The Hatsune Miku shirt. I feel like there was also a That Bitch shirt thrown in somewhere under a sweater.
Had a fucking I'm That Bitch shirt or something. It said bitch on it for sure.
One of my ultimate dream shoes, the Demonia Camel 311s.
Yeah.
Are you going to get those? Not to derail. Are you going to get those?
I'm thinking about it. My birthday's in a month. I'm thinking about it. I just have to wait till my size is back in stock since I have a very common shoe size.
Understandable.
But Poppy, I think, is everything that I would want from a Stacy single, especially a Japanese one. Loved it. It could have been higher, but you know, again, the songs that I spent a little bit longer with, I said, let me give those their shot. Let me give those their place on my list.
Understandable.
Extremely.
So that's it.
We went over mine a bit earlier because my number 12 is a Hype Boy. So going right back to you is Ableo.
We also spoke about my number 12, Eye on You. Danny, back to you.
Okay.
Back to you, reporter.
Number 11 is I Envy You by Taeyeon.
Ah, where she shoots the moon, the Final Fantasy 14 boss MV.
Yes.
Just a little petite elf and some stairs.
Yeah, she did look good. That's what she need to stay in, the petite elf. I'm tired of her Tay-Swift shit.
Yeah, the Taylor Swift shit is...
Cat. Ugh. We said two different pop stars, and I think that's a problem already. Go back to I Envy You. It is a very nice song.
It's a nice song. I'm not sure if it's my favorite Taeyeon song, but I've never listened to any of her other music.
Oh.
So I can't say that definitively.
I love the statements you make sometimes, Danny, so much. Because you say them so casually, and then I sit here and I think about it for a second, and I say, well, hang on.
Like, that don't make sense.
That doesn't add up. Something's not something in here.
You know, I'm not sure. But also, this whole album, the whole, like, I Envy You album was very good. Taeyeon is a grown bitch, so I like that she was on her grown bitch shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. So you can go on with your 11, Lotus.
My number 11 is Creature by Elast. Our theater kings, our cropped suit, extremely cheap outfits, but in the best way kings. This is their little, like, I'm a werewolf, I'm dangerous, get away from me fucking song. So I really like, I guess for the same reasons that y'all like Eye on You, although this doesn't have any, like, overt werewolf symbolism.
It's so.
I really, really like it. I really love this choreography moment when the chorus hits, because it is that the anti-drop, as the stands say, where it's this super duper sharp loud snare hit that just kind of echoes out, and they just like stomp and then act like the force of the stomp is quaking like all of them.
Oh my god.
It is such a weird AMV energy. That's what ELAS kind of provides, and that is what I like. It is theater. Absolutely. They are theater kids who somehow wound up as idols, and they bring the theater kid energy to the table, stronger than arguably anybody else. And yeah, this is also a song that I thought, repeatedly listening to my playlist, I would get sick of, but it's like, it's not that there's not enough there in the song, but there's just little enough. It is just quiet enough, despite being a relatively exciting song, that I just don't get sick of it. I can play it in the background, and it'll fade into the background, but then I'll pay attention to a certain moment, and I go, oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Well, good for ELAS for getting on one list.
Okay, so...
I mean, here's the thing.
I didn't mean it rudely.
We knew it wasn't going to be yours. We could say that honestly, right? There's no way.
Me?
I don't even think Azalea has heard a single ELAS
Hell no.
song.
That's what I'm saying. This is a me and Danny joint specifically.
Yeah.
Of us showing each other the outfits and the hairstyles.
Absolutely. Good for ELAS.
Good for you, Les. Which is Azalea? Number 11.
My number 11 is the Hydra from Le Seraphim.
Nice.
Oh, bold choice.
Bold choice. It was going to be Anti-Fragile, but then I listened to this song and I said, oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
And then I also really dug their performance in that one award show, whatever the fuck it was called.
I think it was the Mamas, oddly enough. Busted ass Mamas.
Busted ass Mamas. They did a insane choreo to it with a fuck ton of background dancers. The song is also just very pussy. I enjoy it a lot.
It is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good mood setter of a fucking song. I always get in a vibe, like that bitch say, when I listen to it. And it's just good. I like it.
All right. Oh, this is our break time. Yes.
Yeah, last time we blasted through 2.5 hours of podcast without taking a single break, as far as we can remember. So those were our 25 through 11. We got all those out of the way. Not as many repeats as I was kind of expecting. I think last year.
Oh, wow.
You knew?
I knew we were going to have very different lists this year.
Yeah.
That's fair. My top 10, I think, I knew beforehand this is going to be really different, but my 11 through 25 I was actually expecting to have more in common. Although there could be more yet that were hidden before.
Right.
But,
that's also true.
We'll have to see. So we're going to go on a quick break. We don't have any sponsored messages, but you can follow all of us on social media, I suppose.
Sure
I'm
can.
at Lotus of Lotus everywhere. Danny?
At Coronidas.
Azalea.
And I'm at 12 Azalea.
Excellent. So we'll be right back. We are back with each of our top 10, the final stretch here. Putting our final orders on what is good and what is bad objectively, because human beings are capable of being objective, and we especially are about music. Danny, would you like to start us off with your number 10?
All right, my number 10 song of the year in terms of vibes only, Burning Up featuring Rehab by Monsta X.
Good song.
This song is extremely repetitive, extremely simple, but Drew Honey on the chorus just yelling as he's to anyone else yelling to him singing. Amazing. It's so catchy. I never get tired of it.
He burning up. It's hot. It's getting hotter.
It's nothing but a little club hit.
I really enjoy that song every time you listen to it.
Every time you listen to
it.
I mean, that's when I hear it.
It's just the funniest way to put it possible.
Well, that's the 12th.
Azalea, no playlist, just hearing half a song through a Google Meet call.
Absolutely.
And it sounds good.
It is.
Ain't that a Young Won produced song?
It is, and I have learned that with recent Monsta X songs, a lot of my favorites are produced by him. Because he does Moonlight as a DJ.
Good job, Young Won.
A model DJ idol, I think.
All of it.
He well-rounded.
Lotus, what's your number 10?
My number 10 is Ginga Minga Yo, The Strange World by Billy.
Oh my god.
What a strange world.
This is another one I totally forgot came out this year because it was pretty early, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It really hit the scene, especially with the drama and then also the praise from Suki's fan cam, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Blew up.
It is a boppy, hyper, excitable song. It has one of my favorite girl group raps ever because they just completely changed the beat up for, I don't know any of these people's names, but whoever the rapper in Billy is, in a similar way to it lets me reminisce on the days of when CLC was not making songs called Helicopter and also was a group. Which always makes me happy. That's what that rap brings to me. I like a little bass boosted moment for absolutely no reason. A strange music video, but with nice styling. I like how they're all wearing different shades of orange at certain points. And that's all
Orange
I
is
have to
a good
say.
color.
Underutilized, but a good color. I have a tough time with an orange sometimes.
Hard to pull off, but when you do.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Azalea?
My number 10 song is Shadow by 17.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh.
My god, I had the worst time trying to find a fucking 17 song to put in this goddamn list.
It was
I was
fucking
trying to narrow it
hell.
down.
It was not good. I had Dream on here. I was like, should I have Dream on here? This feels so wrong to have a song that just came out on my fucking list.
Yeah,
Because I
felt
did enjoy
similarly.
Dream a lot.
Because Joshua
But,
finally had some body in his voice, as you so aptly
He had
put it.
some body in his voice
He finally
finally.
got to
It
put a little bit
shocked
of
me.
bass in that voice.
It shocked me. He came in so powerfully. I was like, oh,
Who's that? It's
who's
Mr. Hong.
Joshua? Sir Hong? But it was good. But I ended up deciding against it. I went for Shadow because I did like it. I do
we
like Shadow a
also
lot. It's
saw it in
probably
person.
my favorite song off that album.
Okay.
Oh.
Very few things will top Dino just going, it's a shadow.
And I live for a Dino part.
You really do. You really do.
Bitch, I used to be like, oh, Dino.
No.
When I first started. But then something happened, and I think my mind just started working right. And now I love that. I love him.
You realize that he is the future of K-pop.
Oh my god.
I
Patent
realized
pending.
it. I realized it.
The fucking carrots have logged on.
But yeah, that song's really good. It's like it sounds like a good what's that little gay boy? Shawn
You're
Mendes.
okay.
It's a good Shawn Mendes song.
Okay.
I
Better
thought
than
he
Shawn
wasn't
Mendes
the
could
gay
do.
one.
Oh, I thought he was the gay one.
He is the gay one who was reportedly not gay.
Ah.
Yeah, he's the
Okay.
one dating Camila Cabello. Troye Sivan is like the gay one.
Yes. Troye Sivan is the actual gay one.
Yeah.
Shawn Mendes is the one who, in his Wikipedia page, it specifically says that he is not gay.
Right.
So,
Normal things.
Normal things.
but alright then. Does that mean it's my number 9? Yeah?
That's your
Yep.
number 9.
My number 9 is Last Sequence by Wajison. Or it's officially WJSN is what they're supposed to be called.
I will never pronounce all
I didn't know if you were
syllables.
gonna do this one or their other one from that album.
That's fair. Because I do like them both equally. It's just called Done. It's a little girl boss breakup song.
It was a breakup song.
Oh.
Okay.
I live for Wajison. Their songs are always sung in such a high register I'll never be able to.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And considering you only get about 3 songs from them a year,
Yeah.
on a good year,
Starship.
um,
Starship hates them, I think.
I think Starship may hate them, and I also think that Wajison publicly discussing how much they dislike their company whenever they get the chance
It's not helping them.
maybe
either.
doesn't help, but I love them for it.
It's a vicious cycle.
But Last Sequence is exactly what I want from any Wajison song, where the beat just kind of goes real fast, the vocals go real high, and the song knows when to end. This song is maybe, I think it's 3 minutes. So,
I love a 3-minute song.
easy. Easy for me to put this right at a number 9.
Mm-hmm. Lotus.
And speaking of 3-minute songs, it's going to be After Like by IVE, the rainbow color-coded music video, a cheery little vocal moment, a lovey-dovey moment. Not lovey-dovey, but in fact a lovey-dovey moment. What's after like? It might just be love. Ooh.
Oh,
Ain't that so nice?
I'd say I love this song. Number 9. I feel like everything in the top 10. I'll say I love.
this song.
I'll say I love this song. I think I'm after like with after like.
clever.
I don't know anything about IVE, and I'll never know anything about IVE, but I think that they've made better and better songs with every single single that they release. And After Like is my favorite thus far. I thought the other two were just okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now here we are. I've arrived, and I hope that they continue to make songs that I like and I only. Nobody else matters.
Yeah, I'll let you have this opinion.
Oh.
But now you have to.
Because I love
elaborate.
a love dive.
Oh yeah, I do like Love Dive, but it's like 11 I didn't really like. Love Dive I thought, okay, I like a lot of this song, but there's some weird points that bring it down to an average for me. And then now I've arrived here. So for me, I'm on a very linear up and up with IVE.
Yeah,
Good. I hope they keep it up.
This song was hard to beat in terms of their singles, because again, the sample,
I mean,
amazing.
also, congratulations to everybody who now knows what a fucking sample is in the K-pop fandom.
It's taken a few years for everybody to figure out.
So long.
It's literally just like those two YouTubers who say popular samples used in K-pop who finally apparently have given people ears.
Yes.
Before it was just so are they copying this song?
Oh my god, the way they would say, oh my god, copying. No! But that's okay. I don't expect y'all to know nothing.
It's not serious. It's K-pop. Azalea?
It's not serious. It's K-pop. My number 9 song is Opening Sequence by Tomorrow by Together.
Ooh, you pick the kind of peak emo song.
I love this song. This is, unfortunately, the only real song I really like on this album.
Oh, that is tragic.
It is tragic. Yeah, this comeback wasn't for me, for TXT. But I'm glad I got Opening Sequence because I do love this opening to this song, and then I stopped the album right there, and it's great.
And then that's it. That's the album.
That's the album. Great song. It's my number 9.
Understandable.
Okay. My number 8 is Feel My Rhythm by Red Velvet, which...
Oh, did you come around on this song, or am I misremembering?
I think you're misremembering.
Oh,
I was always very much into it, and I think we discussed it on a Discord. In Discord, and there was a lot of negativity, and I said I'm not interacting with it.
Yeah, Danny was the only one who really liked it from the get-go.
Okay, got you.
I love the fact that it sounds like a graduation song.
Okay. This tracks, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very much into it. I've got Feel My Rhythm from top to bottom, front to back. That's my song. Which was hard because I think this album has some amazing B-sides. Frankly.
B-sides.
Some that you could argue are better songs than Feel My Rhythm.
I would say they are better. But I'll let you have this.
I won't say any, just in case. But Feel My Rhythm is my pick. It's a nice little graduation song. It's got a little bit of that weird SM production jank right in the middle that I like.
Yeah, we're just going...
It's got the SM noise right in the middle of it.
The patented SM noise.
I think they look so pretty in this video, too.
They do. That music video is gorgeous.
Yes.
They look gorgeous.
I'll easily contend that one.
I don't usually do this for groups outside of 17 and Twice, but I did buy multiple versions of this album.
This album was so nice.
Just a beautiful book, and then they had one version that looks like a mini music box.
A music box.
I said I have to have it, and I do.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
My number 8 song is Vision by Dreamcatcher.
Good song.
What a Dreamcatcher fan? Oh, I became an Insomnia this year. I almost said Duque, but that's their nickname.
How is it not Insomniac?
It doesn't
You
sound
know
as
that
nice.
Nothing that they do makes any fucking
Insomnia.
sense. They also need to make it like Googleable, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
It even has like the special capitalization. I don't know. I don't care. I really like Vision. Naturally, it was kind of between this and their other title that came out this year, Maison, which I do like a lot, but it doesn't. For me, it's a little bit too repetitive compared to Vision. I think also Dami's rap in Vision is better. I like the more nonsensical she gets, the more I like it. The beat changes up just for her to come up in and say turning over page, turning over page, turning over page. Like, okay, sure, why not?
Nonsensical.
And then at some point she says like big pain, fading, deep gray, gotta move quickly, like Jackie Chan swiftly. I will never get Boca again, I don't think. But that is the energy that has to be brought, because I can't have it be taken seriously. Get the beat right, come in with some horse shit, and I will be there for it. And then the rest of the song, yeah.
This is not serious, this is K-pop.
This is not serious, this is K-pop. And then another thing that we've talked about repeatedly is Dreamcatcher has multiple really, really, really good vocalists, especially Xian and Yuhyun. And unlike many other groups, which seems kind of strange because Dreamcatcher's thing is definitely like weird butt rock AMV music, they do let those women sing constantly. Every chorus, every bridge, everything, sometimes even entire verses, they will just let somebody get up there and sing. So
good. It's what you should do.
Yeah, please. If
you would think.
If you're gonna bother to bring someone on who's trained as a vocalist for however many years, please just give them a singing part. I don't feel like we're asking for a lot. Also, this album was cute.
Yes.
Like visually?
Yeah, visually. I mean, okay, my one complaint, Xion is my favorite member of Dreamcatcher. They kept her in this weird fiberglass Party City white wig for large portions of this music video, and it was very weird. I don't know why they did this, but yeah, this is continuing the storyline from Maison, where they're like... I think Dreamcatcher are also witches of some variety in their lore.
I think they're like a witch angel. Yeah, they're like witch angel, like magic students, something like that.
Come on, Nightwish.
And so in their album, and then also in some photos, they're like, it's like they're giving speeches to the UN about climate change or something, you know, with the Maison, like, save my home in the jungle, etc., etc. Except this time, I guess they're giving people a vision of the future, and I think they're killing people.
Okay.
Because of climate change with their witch powers.
You know.
Again, get silly with it.
That's the end of Endwalker.
Again, Final Fantasy could never.
They really could. I mean... I say Final Fantasy could never. I'm not really a Final Fantasy 14 person, as y'all know. However, I do really think that they should hire a Dreamcatcher for some kind of crossover trailer event. But that would involve Yoshi P working with Korean people, and so I don't know if that's ever going to happen.
Yeah, they had the singer from B2B do the whole Korean theme song for Shadowbringers.
Incredible. So there's a chance.
Shockingly enough.
There's a chance.
There's a kernel of a chance in there.
I hope they don't, because then I will have to recontinue my sub.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe something else. I don't know what it would be, though. Anyways, Azalea?
What are we on? 8?
8.
Yeah, 8.
Okay, I got it now. My number 8 song, as said by Danny previously, is Glitch. I'm shocked that it was higher on me.
Yeah, when you didn't say anything, when I said Glitch, I was like, oh, so Azalea doesn't have it on her list like I thought she would.
Yeah, no, I sure do have it. This was the case where the more I listened to it, the more I liked it.
Yeah.
You know, I was maybe a little unfair to Miss Umbi. But yeah, this song's good. The song's really good. It's very catchy. I do appreciate that she can't say I'm that bitch, so she say I'm that glitch. I'll give it to her.
She made it work.
I'm sure that's not on her.
She's fighting the senseis, yeah, for sure.
Right. So yeah, I won't go on for too long, but this album was also very beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that. I love a bitch in water.
Yeah.
Near water, around water. And she's got flowers. Oh,
yeah.
Enough.
If you can make like a gown look good underwater, 10 points.
10 points. I will say, when she was promoting the song, they always kept her in the highest of heels.
Yeah, I don't think she's very tall. I think she's like a 5'2".
Oh, absolutely. But it was just so funny seeing her just
clomp on stage.
I'll give it to her. She did not fall. I was worried for her ankles, but she did good. She an innate professional.
So some shoes and boots that are truly unconscionable to have a woman performing in. That's been another trend of this year.
Yes.
Truly.
Is it Giddle who, for their, I'm a fucking tomboy, were just always in like knee-high platforms with belts all over them and just clearly couldn't. Yeah. I mean, how do you?
NMIX as well.
Yeah, as much as they have NMIX dance, they kept them in a platform heel.
Yes.
Do we not care about ankles?
Let them snap.
Let them snap, I guess they said.
You hate to see it.
I respect it, but oof.
Can we at least get like a thick platform boot? Can there be ankle support a little more?
Can there just be ankle support?
Just something a little more sturdy. They said, no, strappy heels, please.
Icky.
I don't envy them.
Danny?
Alright, for number 7 is Still Here by One We. I think the longer we do this, as long as One We exists, I will always struggle picking a One We release to put on my list. But there is something about Still Here. Not their most powerful song vocally, not their most powerful song instrumentally, but there's a what is the new term online? There's a gentle masculinity there.
Is that a new term? I feel like you just made that up.
That is the term. No, I saw it in a fucking post talking about somebody not important.
There's a gentle masculinity in the song. That's bullshit.
It's you can just say you're a lesbian. Like, you could just say it, especially if it's about Wanwi.
It's a beautiful, gentle song that they dropped out of nowhere.
Truly a perfect release timing because obviously Young-hoon is the leader and the oldest and the lead vocalist with, again, we're lesbians, we love yearning. A beautiful, yearning, powerful voice. Releasing a song called Still Here that comes out after he has left for the military.
Incredible.
Ooh, I mean, RBW has been on something accounting for their male idols going into the military and like planning for them to be gone. But how do you beat this? I mean,
it was
Pentagon
very
beat this,
good,
but that's pretty much it.
So easy pick. And like usually whenever Younghoon's like when he's really yowling and they drop it down a bit, it's horrible. But in this one, it just works out. Again, the whole timing of the release, the song itself, perfect. So Lotus.
Also, as mentioned previously by Danny, is Poppy by Stacey.
Wow!
I was like so awkwardly staying quiet. I mean, this is a me kind of song. It's sub 3 minutes. It's by Stacey. Stacey Girls. It's going down infamously. This is no longer the case, but I did have a 100% listen rate for Stacey songs.
It's no longer the case?
No.
What dropped it? I want to know what it was.
The EP with Beautiful Monster on it.
Yeah.
Because it's fine, but like I don't.
It's fine, but it's not as.
I don't like the B-sides on it really.
Yeah.
And I think Beautiful Monster is just okay. But anyways, Poppy is a club track. It has the Stacey signature, incredible, beautiful, gorgeous, no notes. Yes. Modern Y2K influence styling. They're even when their hair is some bullshit, I'm like, at least we made a strong decision.
I agree.
But I think for Poppy, they really just nailed it, like top to bottom. Good. I think the styling is really cute. I mean, I'm not a fan of their little like schoolgirl outfits. That's never my vibe, but they do look adorable in them. I have to say that. The Hatsune Miku shirt. When I noticed it, I was like, oh wow, they really do know what they're doing in there.
I really went for it.
Yeah, again, an addictive beat. 2 minutes 59 seconds. Couldn't ask for more. This has been, I think Danny earlier you said something about Poppy to the effect of like, yeah, I didn't want to put it too much higher because I need to give
Let it
due
marinate.
to the songs that have been there longer,
Mm-hmm.
or the songs that I've had more time with. This is arguably the song I've had the most time with, because that shit has been on repeat. If I'm doing anything, if I'm commuting anywhere, oh, it is just Poppy. I double tap the little thing on Spotify so that it's one song playing on repeat.
Yes.
We've all been there at a moment. I'll play it like 5 times in a row, and then I go, okay, I'll play something else now, and then I go back to it anyways.
I think it's what Poppy deserves.
I think it's what Poppy deserves.
That is a great song. Came
Yep.
out of nowhere.
Absolutely no. I didn't even know it was coming out, but that's not that unusual for me.
Right.
But they fed this right to me. I'll say that much.
Mm-hmm. Everybody listen to Poppy if you haven't.
Stream Poppy.
Stream Poppy.
I'll never call myself a Swift though. I still hate why.
No, it won't happen.
Why would they do that?
Swiss?
Swift.
I'm gonna call myself something else.
You make it up.
Let's just steal Stray Kids. Let's just call ourselves Stays.
No.
I don't want to attach that to myself.
No. Maybe I'll be the girls.
Can I just
Stacey
be a-
girls?
We're the girls.
Not even just girls, just the whole thing. Stacy Girls. Let's be
Stacey
normal
Girls.
for once and not have all these silly fandom names. But anyways,
Acronyms? It was hello.
acronyms. Some of them are acronyms, some of them aren't. Some of them are very obvious backronyms where they're like, okay, how can we make cool? That's what you call it when you're like, oh, how can I make a cool word and then figure out how to make it
Insane.
actually work? A backronyms.
Yeah. Okay, that's actually the majority of K-pop shit.
I hate them. Anyways, Azalea?
My number 7 is, shockingly enough, this jumped up my list. It wasn't even on my list until today. I loved this song when it came out, and every time I listen to it, it makes me feel super fucking nostalgic, and that's like a really big pull for me, apparently. But it's on Kihyun's second single, Youth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't abide by Voyager. So when Youth came out, I was like, oh my god, finally, I can get behind this. This is some good white people music. It makes me feel like I'm going on a road trip.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a tinge of a sepia filter over the view.
Yeah.
I really like this song. It is 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Amen.
He knew when to cut it finally. This time.
He knew.
Finally,
It
this
is
time.
a concise song. Everything sounds good in it. His voice is incredible. It don't sound like he's straining. I'm proud of him.
Can I also give credit? Because this is Kihyun, who I appreciate immensely. But he is very deep in his Americana white shit. He loves it. I can appreciate that there is only one language in this song. Korean.
Yes. This is
Voyager,
Korean.
he had English in there. He had fucking French in there.
Oh God.
And I think
He did too much.
It's too much sometimes. Never have I thought this, but with Kihyun specifically, make your white music, but don't make me really feel like it's white music. Voyager, or not Voyager, Youth was that.
Yeah, Youth was very good. It just makes me happy listening to this song.
Nice.
That's why it's my number 7.
Okay, so we're about to get into some repeats here for me.
Excellent.
Excellent.
So my number 6 is DM by From Miss 9.
I'm so sorry, Promise.
No, we're not supposed to do this for the top 10, but mine is right next to yours at number 5. So I just want, so we could all talk about DM at the same time together. Okay, I'm glad me and Danny were both sweating when you had it at 19 or whatever.
I had the shit at 23. Like I did Promise
23.
dirty.
It was
I know I did.
So
it was
dirty.
very silent.
I knew it was gonna be high on y'all's because y'all really enjoyed it, and I did too. But let y'all go ahead and talk about why you liked it.
So, DM is a song I do listen to a lot. I watch the stage performances a lot. I watch the choreography a lot. And it does not get tiring for me. I love the high notes. I love that there's a bitch in that group who can hit a whistle note.
Yeah.
And I will go for it every time. DM is so fun. It's so good. I had, like, maybe a couple of months ago, somewhere in between our discography episode and now, I was like, let me sit down with From Miss 9's entire discography finally. And I didn't get a lot of songs from it, but the From Miss 9 songs that I like, I really like.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Well, I got halfway through the discography, I think, and then I kind of forgot that I was doing that. So I'm halfway through it. I would tend to agree with you because they have a lot of what I think count as hyperpop songs.
I think so.
Yeah, which tend to be you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. I happen to love it because I am that kind of person. Like, what is it? They got a Love Rum Pum Pum, I think, is one of them.
DK is like the classic.
Yeah, DK is good.
It's a fun song. The Love Bomb.
Again, they have really good hyperpop singles.
That is not DM.
No. DM, like, despite DM still sounding like a From S9 song, it feels a little more. It feels a little older. Like, I don't think From S9 is in a place where they can still give you a love bomb and make it convincing.
No, leave that to the Stacys.
And that's okay.
Leave it to the Stacys. And just give me a nice, fun, high note song.
Yeah, I think the best way to describe why I like DM so much is this is such a nice, just sweet, kind of love girly girl song. It's got a little bit of that sort of what you will call a Twice DNA, but more than anything, that makes me go, oh yeah, that's 17's sister group. This is like, for me, something about it matches with a 17 love song.
Yeah. Yeah, Cletus bought out whatever company From S9 was in for a reason.
And they do not give them any money, and they will not continue to do so. But at least From S9 has made DM and all them other songs.
Yes.
Also, again, that I talked about it when Azalea had on us, but I love the outfits and the vibe of this music video a lot. It's
Yeah,
so pretty.
there is
they all
one
look so pretty.
There is one specific stage that they perform the song where it is nothing but fuzzy boots, fuzzy hats, arm warmers, and mini skirts. Perfect. I don't know what else you could do.
What are those hats called? They're like fur and they're just kind of round cylinders.
I don't know what they're called, but I do like that they've made a resurgence.
Yeah, whatever they're called, I think they're cute.
Them.
Especially, it's so funny when someone is going for that winter concept and they have one of those, but then they're wearing like a mini skirt and like a tube top and gloves. Just hilarious to me.
I love
that.
it.
Never gets cold.
A hole never gets cold, even on the K-pop stage.
Uh-uh.
Alright, then Lotus.
Yeah, my actual number 6. That was 5. I just wanted to get all of our talking about it consolidated. My number 6 is Young Boy by 9i. 9i, I think, is an underrated new-gu-ass boy group. They released Parallel Universe, which I also really like, but I like Young Boy a lot more. Danny, You're Under the Skin is my Young Boy here. This one is so easy to sing along to. It has its little emo, it's slowed down, no music, I feel isolated moments. And that is the balance, the dichotomy that I really need and crave in an angsty teen kind of song that I think a lot of these kind of skip out on. 9i, I think, Azalea, you said it before, they really give a Wanna One sort of energy, and I do miss Wanna One. I miss Energetic, I'll be honest.
I'm so sorry.
It always happens. So 9i, they're filling a void in my heart, and they filled it very, very well. And I'm impressed that they managed to stand out in the pop punk hell we have been in for the last 10 months.
It has been hell. And I do
close
love
to
pop
11.
punk, but oh my god.
I do, it's just, we're really knee deep in it. We've been wading through it for a while.
Yeah.
Move on to you, Azalea.
My number 6 song is Closer by Girls' Generation. The song returns.
Oh, she's back?
She's back after being gone for what feels like 10 years. But yeah, this is off their Forever One album, obviously. This is like, SM did a lot of really good city poppy, like, B-sides this year.
Ooh.
And this fits the bill. I think everybody sounds really nice on it. The song is very chill. I enjoy Closer. Honestly, this album, not bad. This was pretty decent.
Really?
Their Forever One album, like, I know when I first heard their single, I was like, okay, this is fine. The more I listened to it, the more I liked it. And so I was like, let me just listen to the album. Every song was pretty good. It all flowed well. I don't have a lot of them on my playlist, Also because I don't keep a playlist. But this definitely deserved being on my top 25. I love this song. This is my standout song on there.
Excellent.
All right. So we're getting into top 5, right? Okay. My number 5 song is Good Boy Gone Bad, GBGB.
Nice.
Good Boy Gone Bad.
My time
I was
we
wondering
were
if we were
together.
again.
I really had to keep it cute. Approximately 10 to 15 songs ago. This, I feel the same as you guys do about this EP in general, where it doesn't stand out too much. It's not bad, but there is something about Good Boy Gone Bad that scratches a very specific itch that I sometimes get. Like there's, I won't say it's a full-on feral type of song,
But it does make you a little fair.
but it makes me a little feral. The constant repetition of Good Boy Gone Bad gets me very fucking hype. After Yeonjun's incredibly obnoxious verse, where he chuckles and says, "I like being bad,"
Yeah.
I think is one of my favorite lines.
monochrome diamonds.
Monochrome diamonds. Kill it, I kill it myself.
That lets you say anything.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of my favorite parts in a song, I think, of the year. At the very end of the song, when Terry sings Good Boy Gone Bad in a falsetto. That's Terry.
Terry the Wizard King stepping up to that.
Absolutely.
Like, you hear the Good Boy Gone Bad, Good Boy Gone Bad throughout the whole song, but then he says, "Let me bring out my falsetto for you guys."
And then right at the end when they're all going real hard, and I presume Yeonjun, because it's got to be Yeonjun, gives it that good grrrrah. Why?
Because he's gone bad.
Because he's gone bad. That's what happens when you go bad.
He's gone bad. I have to listen to this song every day.
You have to.
At this point. I have to listen to this song. I have to see a clip of it, hear it in a TikTok, something.
That's the enrichment in your enclosure.
That's when I know, alright, either I can start my day or I can end my day.
Oh, that's funny.
I love this song. And I think when it first came out, I was like, damn, opening sequence should have been the title track on this album.
Yes, you did say that.
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Because opening sequence,
sit a little bit.
opening sequence is very good, but Good Boy Gone Bad is who I am. Top
You found
5.
yourself, and I'm glad.
Thank you, I did. So go ahead, Lotus, it's your turn.
Oh, we did mine real quick for DM.
Oh, that's
Just
right,
to-
DM.
Yeah, just keep
That's
it
fine.
together. So moving back right to Isaiah.
All right, so these next 5 songs, I love them a lot.
Okay.
My
Excellent.
number 5 song is a B-side on Dreamcatcher's Apocalypse album, though.
Oh.
This was Maison's album. It's called Starlight. This is exactly my type of
Yeah.
song.
Oh yeah, without a fucking doubt.
Because I think this is one of the few songs that they sing together, because the entirety of this album was them doing their own little solo songs.
Yeah, there's the title, and then there's like 2 or 3 songs they do together, and then a solo for each member. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I think it's like a half-half thing, actually. It's just that their solo songs, I think, are so good that the
I'll check
group
it.
songs don't feel as...
As plentiful. But yeah, Starlight is my song. It's very dreamy. It's a little synthy, a little poppy. I like Dami's part in it, thank God. She don't annoy me like she usually does. This is the one time where I said, no, this is serious. This is not K-pop. Where I don't want her to say bullshit. Because,
It has
She
to
drives
fit the
me
right vibe of a song. A title
Yeah, she
track can
drive
have a
the-
lot of bullshit in it, but a B-side,
keep it to yourself, girl. But yeah, everybody does really well on this song. There are some really lovely notes that get sustained for very long, and it just makes me go, ooh.
ooh,
So yeah, that's my number 5. Good song, good song.
wonderful.
Alright, my number 4 is Guerrilla by ATEEZ.
Gorilla.
Again,
Guerrilla.
similar to A Good Boy Gone Bad. The
Yeah,
little
she's good.
dun-dun-dun-dun-dun at the start and the I got it bad!
Oh, it's good.
Him dancing with his little cane.
Done. I think it was really hard to pick a song off of this album.
Yeah.
because they were
It's a
deep in it
solid
and it was good. But
Solid album.
Gorilla is very good, very fun. I think what Jungkook does with the chorus and how, I don't know, as much as he is an amazing singer and has an amazing range, especially for someone of his age, sometimes it's a little too much. Sometimes I just want him to sing and not yell. But with this was it.
I feel like this is where ATs needed to go.
This is where ATs needed to go.
At least for one comeback. I would love it if it was two. But at least for this comeback, we got it.
Yeah.
We can pray that as they're moving into this new, era or
Right,
whatever,
the
with
world
the and everything, that this sticks around for a little bit longer than
Just
it
a
would
little bit
Like
longer.
a nice kind of like grungy rock sound. Grungy may not be the right word, but
It's
you
more
know,
synthy.
it's a synthy, it's a Linkin Park type of vibe.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, do you think this will be in the new Transformers movie? There is
It
a
should
gorilla
be.
in it. There's a big
They
robot
very
gorilla
well
in the new one, I
could.
think.
It should be.
I hope
if they were clever.
They won't. Michael Bay has terrible taste. We all know this, but
If he were a
can
smart
someone make a
man,
fan cam? Can someone make an edit of the trailer?
Bad.
Yeah.
I like Mingy's part in the song. I don't always like Mingy's raps in ATs because everybody is so high in ATs, including Hongjoong. He raps like a gremlin.
He do.
That when Mingy comes in, it's a little funky, but the hooligan and then the
Fix on.
hooligan.
Fix up.
It's sometimes Mingy is a very he stands out in the songs. Good in this. I just like when a group has multiple members and all members have something to do and it sounds good.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
The bridge in this song, or the post-chorus, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is exceptional.
It's exceptional. I knew that when ATEEZ always does the thing where they will release like a minute of a song and you vote on which one is the single or something like that, and then they'll give you like a mini performance of it. And they did it with Gorilla. I knew from like the minute 15 that they gave, I was like, no, this is going to be somewhere high on my top songs this year.
I mean, it's an excellent song.
I remember you saying something about it is giving the energy of when SM was originally experimenting with rock and that you were like already in.
It sounds like early Super Junior. Shockingly enough.
Sounds good.
So 4 for me. It moved around a lot between 3, 4, and 5, but I think 4 is good.
That's fair.
Lotus.
My number 4 is Time by The Rose. This is a B-side off of their album Heal. They are not like a one-way, but they are a band, and they do a lot of yearning. So like when a band has a lot of yearning, I'm tempted to be like, oh, just like One Way, I love One Way. But if you want to yearn, if you want to be sad, Time was about healing over time. Time will heal us.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. It all works for me. I don't like all of the other songs on this album. I think it's a strong album overall, but Time is definitely the standout for me. Some of the songs get a little samey, and Time is the one that best exemplifies everything they do. They got both vocalists singing. In a not keening. What's the word? Can you? I don't know if you can sound more depressed on a song than they do. And sometimes that is what sometimes I just need to pump a depressing song about a failed relationship into my ears and just kind of sit there and stare off into space. And that's part of why it's so high. Is not that I listen to it regularly, but when I listen to it, I am so fully immersed in a situation, in a fantasy, that it gives me exactly what I need. So yeah, and
that's
called
it is
emotion.
Nice
that's called emotions. And it is nice to hear both vocalists get like major parts instead of just a little one snuck in there,
Right.
Azalea?
My number 4 is Bamboleo by Red Velvet.
Yeah.
This is an excellent
Can you say that again?
Bamboleo.
Bamboleo?
Bamboleo.
But their vocals on this song are... How do I explain it without being hyperbolic?
Ephemeral. Angelic.
I just feel like I'm floating every time I listen to this song. It's excellent. That's all I gotta say.
All right, then. Let me move on to my number 3, which is Mason by Dreamcatcher.
Good
Nice.
song.
I was wondering when it would come
Good
up
song.
for someone.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. This album is top tier. Mason is a good song. It is repetitive. But I just think it's so funny that the repetitive part is just save my home in the insert biome.
It's like it just gives the energy of I am in 4th grade and I have to do my shoebox project. Because the biomes are they're the most basic ones. When I hear someone say tundra, I think of Zoo Tycoon 2 and making those little shoebox biomes. And I think that's a nice image to conjure up in the middle of, like, a fun girl boss song.
A girl boss song where they're just walking around through just ruins, doing their magic stuff, but also there are parts where they're angels? ? And, like, a pseudo-Greco sort of environment? No clue.
Makes no sense.
Makes no
That
sense.
video.
But
they look great.
They look great. The song is good. Unfortunately, I still cannot get behind Dami nonsense.
What'd you say in this one?
Well, no. This is her most basic.
I was gonna
verse.
say
She has never sounded more basic on a song, and I said, yeah.
I like her verse in this.
This is what I really need.
Mm-hmm.
She's got the little whispered part, which I can pretend is a screamo part.
Right. Oh, it would have been so cool if it was.
And I understand why it can't be. But I can pretend.
The impact was there.
Uh-huh.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I know that this is a bad thing, but I think it's very funny that the start of their heavy We Care About the Environment album came with a prominent NFT.
Hilarious. Terrible. But
Terrible.
So
but I think that's so funny.
It's so funny.
This is serious. This is K-pop.
How do we miss that?
No thought put into it other than, NFTs make money, people said?
Work.
Let's do it.
Let's put it on our slightly eco-conscious song. Incredible.
I
love K-pop sometimes.
I love comedy.
Y'all make me laugh so much.
Concepts, they don't need to mean anything.
No.
Okay, Lotus, your third song?
My number 3 is From by One Week.
So I see we got the repeat. Oh, no, wait.
No, not a repeat.
Different.
Danny had a One Week song. My bad.
Yeah,
One Week puts out music for everybody.
Incredible.
You say that like we both don't like all of these songs. We are One Week we are Weave, the funny fandom name. We are Weave through and through.
Through and through.
Yeah, they always, like, every year they release an album, and then they release a single with a studio recordings attached. So Still There was the single, and then From is off of the album
Universe?
Voyager.
Oh, yeah.
No, Universe was a single from last year, I think.
Alright.
I don't know. I'll figure it out at some point. The point is, From is one of the songs on this album. I think it's a wonderful album. I like listening to the whole thing, but From stands out because, as we briefly touched on earlier, all I want Younghoon and Dongmyeon to do as vocalists is take the yearning and crank it up to about a 15, and that is all this song. This song has like one verse, and then just repeating the same word over and over again with varying, increasing levels of yearning.
Damn, that sounds good.
And
I
it's
just
about,
want
like,
depression.
I just want depression. It is about, like, having a loved one, presumably in this case a girlfriend, who was having a hard time, who you could not help. And then now that you're back and, she's feeling better, you're like, well, I'm still going to try to do everything to make you happy, even though you're already happy, and I'm sad that I couldn't help you before.
Well, damn.
Man.
Yeah. When One We is not full in their, we're a band, let's rock phase, they're just wife guys. They're just sad wife guys.
Okay. I feel like the rock songs are company mandated to be title tracks, because
right.
We had the more vocal centered songs of Still Here or Still There and Universe, and then surprise, the actual MV and I guess technically the title track for this album went to Montage, which is the rock song on this album. So yeah. I don't know how much they're like, oh, we want to make this song, or how much of it is this will be fun and we kind of need an energetic track. But I'll still co-sign the whole album, and also basically everything One Way has made, except for the not rock version of Spring.
Yeah.
That's it. Azalea? Number 3?
My number 3, as previously stated on somebody's list, I think it was Lotus, is Cyberpunk by ATEEZ.
Yeah.
This was tough between Gorilla and Cyberpunk, but Cyberpunk
Cyberpunk's your song.
Is more me vibe.
Cyberpunk is ultimately the better song. I think it is.
I really do like Gorilla a lot.
I mean,
but Cyberpunk is just solid throughout. I feel the bass in my bones in this one. I always have to crank it as high as possible. I want to be crooned in the beginning, and then I just want to lose myself when the high notes come in. Great song. ATEEZ, please keep with this concept. I won't go on for too much longer.
Please keep with the concept,
but
though.
Please keep with the
just at least one more EP, maybe a full album.
Just one more EP, and then I'll be satisfied.
I mean, if you do more, we're not gonna be mad.
I'm not gonna be mad.
But not asking for too much. But I know
I can't ask for too much, right?
Never ask a K-pop group to stay in a concept for more than 3 months.
Absolutely, But yeah, thank you, ATEEZ, for again being on my top 5. Appreciate you.
Thanks, ATEEZ.
Danny.
Number 2 is Talk That Talk.
Holy fuck. I knew it was gonna be in the 10, but 2.
Number 2, mama. Talk That Talk by Twice.
Tell me what you want, tell me what you need.
Plain and simple. I don't think there's much to say about a Twice song. Other than all of my top 5 are songs that are pretty much daily replays for me.
Yeah.
I agree that when you said that the high notes in Twice, like in Can't Stop Me, it gets a bit, it's cacophonous at times.
Sometimes it was a bad choice.
I really like the high notes in Talk That Talk, to where they took the chorus, they took what was already there and just said, for the last 10 seconds, scream. Scream it that time. And everybody got a chance. Again, they looked great. I love the heavy bang on Jihyo. I don't think it's hers, but I loved it.
You know it's not.
I don't think it's hers.
I don't think anybody has an actual bang in K-pop.
But yeah, like I said, not much to say about a Twice song. It's good. It's fun. It is another short song, and when I first heard it, I said, damn, I would like a little bit more of this. As time goes on, I think it's the perfect length. 2:57.
Yeah, this song's fun. I just put it on.
So, go ahead, Lotus.
Speaking of daily fucking songs, daily repeats, shoutouts to my ex-boss and current friend, LB. It's Don Quixote by 17, baby. Come on. I love this song so much. as much as I was saying earlier that I like it when a boy group does like a sweet, cute, I love my girlfriend, etc., I'm falling in love kind of song. 17, there's this thing I see all the time where people always want Dark 17 back. Oh, I want Dark 17 again. Oh, we're never going to get Fear again. They were in a BuzzFeed interview or whatever, and they all said they prefer cute concepts. Oh, we're never going to get that back. I don't care. Everybody else is doing the dark, super edgy songs. 17 will put out a cute song, a sexy song, and a hype song all on the same album. Be grateful.
Yep.
Bitch, why is it called Don Quixote? Because it's 17.
Because it's 7. And do they say Don Quixote? No, they say Don Quixote.
Oh yeah,
done.
And that's precisely what I want, because it gives it the comedy, it gives it that 5% funny factor that's unintentional, which makes it funny.
Can I say something? Since you mentioned comedy,
Uh-huh.
the funniest thing that Danny has ever said to me is when she first heard Don Quixote, when Vernon come in, she said, "Did he mention Israel?"
No, oh my god, it's so funny you say that. No, it's so funny you say that. I was visiting my girlfriend like 2 weeks ago, and I was listening on speaker to my playlist to make sure that my top 10 were in the order I wanted them in. My girlfriend is watching the World Cup in Qatar, and she hears the chorus come in, and her head snaps around, and she says, "Israel?" And I said, no, no, you don't understand.
No, it's separate. Is real.
Let me.
Oh my gosh.
I want to paint a picture.
Please.
This album dropped when my insomnia was at its worst, so I was like, what am I going to do? It's 3 a.m. There's a new 17 album. Let me just listen to it. Don Quixote is very early in the album because I skip Darling every time, so I think it's the second song after Hot. And I'm like, this is good. Yes. I was like, and then imagine the dread I felt. I was like, I've been going hard for 17.
Bitch,
since debut.
I've
been debut. They've never had a scandal, like a real scandal. They've never really done anything hashtag problematic. We've always felt so safe, but what could it mean?
I was like, but what did he just say? And it doesn't help that like every other member who says it after is equally as vague.
It sounds even more vague.
I said, oh no, I've never looked up lyrics so fast.
That is
that's hilarious.
Yeah, this is sometimes 17 does raps, does hip-hop unit songs, and I think, I kind of wish this was a full group song. And that is what this song is.
Yeah.
It is a bumpy, bassy, hyphy, say my name, Don Quixote, and I play it at least once a day. I have my daily Don Quixote. I have my daily dose.
Can I also say, I love that 17 loves this song.
I do too.
Yes.
I knew it wouldn't happen, but I was the tiniest pinch disappointed that they did not do it.
I know, because this would have been so high.
I knew there was no way, because obviously they were going to have like other hip-hop unit songs to fill out the hype quota. So I couldn't expect it, but I wanted it.
It would have been too much.
So bad. It would have been too much. Some stands would have gotten broken.
just cause Face the Sun was a very good album.
Yeah,
it's true. They were kind of spoiled for choice, I would say, in terms of performance songs.
Well, yeah.
Anywho, Azalea, your number 2?
My number 2, shocking. Well, maybe nobody, but not me for sure. Another, maybe not daily listen, but a weekly listen. When I feel I just want to get a little in the vibe. I love A Young Love by Stacey.
YoungLove.com.
I love Young Love on YoungLove.com.
This would have been on here if Poppy didn't exist for me.
Yeah.
Yo, it was between a Poppy and a Young Love for me.
Yeah,
because Poppy came in and really shook the board, but Young Love is just very good. It's my favorite song on the album. It has that
nostalgia factor you were talking about.
It has the what?
It has that nostalgia factor you were talking about.
Oh, yes. I love it. I've realized that's very important to me in music. It makes me like it a lot. Nostalgia makes me feel not like I want to cry, but I do feel the emotion when they sing it.
I mean,
I don't know what they thought about.
It's like some kind of bittersweet memory kind of
vibe something.
You're walking around the state fair, just feeling a little sad.
Did it have to be the state fair?
You got funnel cake?
I mean,
they're at the rodeo.
That's just kind of the state. the state
Houston
fair,
rodeo.
The carnival. That's kind of the vibe it gives me.
No, see, now this is feeling rude.
But no, that's positive.
You say that.
I mean that positively.
They're singing Bittersweetly at a carnival. Is this Toy Story 4 or what? Like, what are you trying to say? It's fine.
Is that what happens in Toy Story 4?
Basically.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I stopped at 3. I said, that's enough.
That's enough.
I watched 4. I don't know why I didn't, but it actually wasn't that bad.
I saw that spork and I was like, I don't need this.
Yeah, the spork is the worst part of the fucking movie. There's no reason for him to be there.
There's a lot that I can take in a Toy Story movie, but a fucking spork?
I draw the line at a fucking utensil.
Bitch. But no, all toys mean something, I guess. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyways, this is not a Toy Story 4 review podcast.
It's not. It can be, but it won't. Young Love, good, very good. That's my number 2 song. I really like that song. It's very good.
Okay, so number 1, my number 1 song has been mentioned already. And it would be a Don Quixote by 17.
Yeah!
Yeah!
I love having perfect, flawless taste.
It was a hot, because there is something about hot that gets me hype, especially the version that they play in concerts. They add a little more bass to a little more guitar. It's very good.
It's very sexy.
And it was a toss-up, because again, Face the Sun, very good album. However, Spotify came through, and it said, hey, Danny, here are your top songs for 2022. And Don Quixote was it. And I said, let me reassess how I really feel about this album.
That's actually kind of funny.
And I listened to it again.
Because I think it's my most listened to.
Hot was one of the first songs I put on this playlist, and it was at the top. And I was like, let me just see again, because Spotify said that's not true. And the metrics don't lie. This time, they didn't.
Okay, I was gonna say they do lie, but
this time they didn't. Don Quixote is really good. It's foolish. It's a little goofy. It's a little silly.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very funny that when everybody's like, oh yeah, this song was like so-and-so song, this person's song. I think it's very funny that Don Quixote is apparently Wanu's song that he helped with, had a hand in. Stone-faced, boring, glasses-wearing Wanu. I love it. So that's my...
We have mixed feelings on Wanu, so it's really funny. It's really funny.
It's really funny! I got a good little chuckle, but that's my list. It ends with a Don Quixote.
it ends with 17. Who's shocked?
Who's shocked, Shirley?
Personally, not I.
No.
Not I.
Understandable.
I really was like, it could go either way. Like, I knew 17 was going to be on everybody's list, but I'm like, what song is going to be on here? I didn't expect it to be double Don Quixote.
A double Don Quixote.
I was hoping for a triple Don Quixote, honestly, but I didn't think that was very likely.
Failed.
No, it's okay. Because, again, it's a really, strong album. There's a reason we said, okay, now we're going to go to see them in concert. We're going to actually try.
That was so cool that we did that.
It was really fun.
I had a great time.
Honestly, if someone had picked pretty much anything except for Darling, I'd say, yeah, it's a good choice.
Yeah.
I think Darling's fine, but I don't like it.
I've come around to being like, oh, I hate Darling, to just, it's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
That's character growth. But it really could have gone like, I love an Ash.
Ash easy.
I like Domino a lot.
Oh, see, Domino's one I don't listen to often either.
I never find myself listening to Domino, but I did like it a lot on the highlight medley. Shout outs to the highlight medley. The one I listened to that shit over and over and over again.
No, and I'll tell you, the millisecond on that highlight medley when Mingyu comes in and says, "My hands up." I said, okay, so whatever this song is gonna be my favorite, and
look what it was.
True to power.
It all worked out.
Incredible.
But what is your ultimate
number one
favorite?
My actual number one, I did kind of go back and forth on this between this and Don Quixote, because this is also a daily listen. This is a repeat, but an artist repeat, not a someone else's repeat.
Oh?
It is Fairy Tale by Dreamcatcher.
Now hold the fuck up.
I've listened to this song so many times. The only reason it's not my most listened to song is because this album came out like 3 months ago or something.
It sure did.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the nostalgia factor that you were talking about, Isaiah, because I certainly feel it with this song. This is another case where they say, all the singing bitches on Dreamcatcher, which is like 4 of them, please step to the front.
I love it.
Just kind of make this floaty, sweet, nostalgic song that I have yet to get tired of even a little bit.
Y'all, it's the minor chords. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
It's the minor chords.
It's the minor chords.
Yeah. I don't know. Perhaps I'll change. Honestly, anything in my top 5, I could put it number 1, and I did kind of. I didn't actually flip-flop it around, but I was like, should this be a number one? This could be a number one. No, I don't know. You know, like I kept doing that in my head, so. I don't know if the exact order will stay the same. I'll probably change my mind tomorrow, and then again a month from now. But that is where it is.
Last year? The way I could change songs today from last year. You said the second
we ended that podcast. I'm going to change all this tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. And I sure have. I've added songs. I've taken off songs.
Absolutely horrible.
Clarity.
I left mine for posterity's sake, because I knew I would forget whatever order I put them in.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, Fairy Tale, that's my number one. Everybody listen to it. Stream it. Insomnia.
I'm listening to it right now.
Excellent. I love that. What is your number one?
My number one, it has been said. I don't think it's shocking anybody. It is I Envy You by Taeyeon. This was the first song that I heard this year. And it was also my number one song that apparently Spotify said I listened to the most.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I just had it in the background when I was reading fic. When I was showering, when I was taking a dump, when I was vacuuming. It was just on all the time. Thank you, Elf Taeyeon. Whatever the fuck you were doing in that video. Taeyeon. I know her little dance when she do the little I envy you. I practiced. I'm very good at it now. This is my kind of song. Just a little slow, a little contemplate, a little. I don't even know what the hell you call this kind of music.
Just vibey.
It's just vibey with a magical twist.
Yeah, a little magic.
Bro's feeling a little whimsical on this.
A little whimsy. So yeah, this is my song. I love it. I've listened to it the most out of this year. She probably won't make any other music that sounds like this. And you know what? Fair. I will always have this song on my shit though. Shame of it though. I was so excited with this single that I went to listen to the album because it's a full ass album.
Yeah.
I really cared for one other song on the album.
Yeah. I think I ended up with 3 songs total from the album.
Yeah.
But they're very good songs.
They're great. The other song that I like a lot is Toddler.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's neither here nor there. I don't really listen to albums anyway.
Fair.
So it's good.
Well, those are
and that's our top 25?
Yeah.
That's our top 25.
So pretty diverse lists overall.
I knew it. The way I knew it was going to be different this year.
I didn't know it was going to happen this year.
I did, because like this, there was so much music released this year, just in general. And again, because all of it was so kind of mid.
Yeah. We really had so many places to go.
Yeah, I suppose a lot of it did come down to personal taste and experience.
Yes. Yeah. We also had a lot of like similar artists and albums, but just the tastes were different once we got to the nitty-gritty of it.
Besides, I feel like we're much stronger this year, despite title tracks arguably being much worse.
And that's why they were stronger.
Maybe that's true.
Because the title tracks were not that great.
Yeah.
Can I do one honorable mention I totally forgot to do?
Sure.
Sungkwan's cover of As It Was by Harry
Styles. Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
I meant to do this before top 10, but I forgot, because it doesn't count because it's not his song.
I watched that video so much.
How
does it feel, Harry of Styles, to have a Korean artist eat you the fuck up on your own shitty song?
I would be so cooked if I put out a song and a vocalist of the level of Sungkwan decided to cover it. If Spotify said, hey, can someone do an official cover of the song? And you picked one of the best K-pop vocalists that there is. Oh, I'd be pissed.
Bitch.
I sure as hell have his cover in my playlist.
Hell yeah. He sang beautifully.
He sounds so good on that song.
And he looked really cute in that little like green suit he had on.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him.
Anyways,
can I also have an honorable mention?
Absolutely, I would love that.
I love the TikTok Drake version of Anti-Fragile.
Jesus Christ. You're evil, I think.
I'm not evil. That song is great.
That's dark-sided, a dark-sided choice.
Very dark-sided, but that's what I'm here for.
Well, now we've done 2 out of 3. Daddy, would you happen to have one?
Yeah, I have one that I thought about putting in my playlist, but meh. When I Move by Kara.
Oh.
I am a silent Kara stan. I feel like a lot of the girl groups these days simply would not put out the music they do if Kara did not exist.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
That
And
is
wow.
not a lie. That is
No.
the cold, hard truth.
Kara had to walk and struggle and suffer
Yes.
for the girl groups of today. And when I move on their 15th anniversary, it's a good song. It's a fun song.
You know what I heard today?
Mm.
They're the only girl group who have won a Song of the Year, or like they've won an award on a music show in 3 different decades.
So
Oh,
what I'm
wow.
saying is, they had to claw their way through for the girl groups of today.
They have very excellent music.
They do.
I love history.
When I Move was almost on my list. So that's my honorable mention.
That's wonderful. 25 songs each. Honorable mention. I think we are more than out of time. We tried not to do 2 hours, but well,
Yeah, we're very funny. I really was
We're
trying to
so
speed us
funny.
up, and it still didn't happen.
and you did a wonderful job. It's just the nature of it is that when we're coming in, when we're
We just
starting,
talk.
we gotta get a lot of bullshit out. We just
Uh-huh.
gotta shoot the shit for
There's
real.
also
we do.
75 songs
Yeah.
Yeah.
to talk about, roughly.
No,
You know,
you're right. You're right.
there's only so much we can do, but
You're right.
we don't have to be doing this, so we can wrap it up.
That's all right. Yeah, just to wrap it up, we already did all of our social medias and whatnot before the top 10. But if you'd like to join me, Danny, I believe we will be putting out more episodes of Chaos than 2 in 1 year in the following year,
Yeah.
2000.
We are going to quadruple, whatever the number would be, our output of Chaos episodes. I guess when this comes out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna just try to keep up a little more with some of the ideas we've had behind the scenes and get those with all 3 of us, all 3 of us, I should say. And then Danny and I are gonna keep on that sort of release schedule. We're not gonna do every single release that's come out. We're not gonna do all the drama in the world, but we will cover notable things, notable songs and releases, and the things that we find interesting on roughly a monthly schedule. We'll see how true that ends up
Yeah.
being, because we are busy women, and as we said in the beginning, we don't like schedules, so hey.
Yeah.
But you know,
For whatever y'all do, I am excited to listen.
the goal and the
Thank you.
idea is once a month, let's just talk. Let's chit chat about the 50 songs that come out, but pick maybe 5 to 8.
You know.
Even that seems like a hefty ask. 5.
Yeah, because sometimes songs aren't good, but we do need to talk about something about them. That happens
yes.
a lot in K-pop.
Yes, it
You know,
does.
scratch that podcasting itch, and y'all already talk all the time about releases.
Exactly. Why not just get the
Why
mics
not put
on?
it to? Why not put it in audio?
So that is what we will do.
Yep, look forward to the Chaos comeback. And thank you for listening this far. Danny?
Yeah.
Why you want to say a little farewell?
You know, like Lotus said, thank you for listening. I think our opinions are often some of the best and most accurate when it comes to K-pop. Thank you for enabling and validating that.
Azalea?
Bye.